That bitch ass nigga, man.
Relax. Why you don't like Mario Chalmers?
Cause he went to Kansas and fuck him.
Oh my god, what is this Kansas shit? I don't know how it really works out there, bro.
All right.
I don't know how it works.
All right, so it's Kansas and Missouri. So I live in Kansas City, and then you have Kansas City, Kansas, KCK, that dirty ass place. Niggas always come into our city, celebrities, concerts. They're like, "What's up, Kansas City, Kansas?" And niggas will get booed off the stage if they say that goofy ass shit because you're in Missouri. And I'm a Missouri Tiger fan, so it's in my blood to say fuck Kansas. Anybody that came out of Kansas is fuck you. So Mario Chalmers, fuck you. Joel Embiid, fuck you. Paul Pierce, fuck you.
Okay. So St. Louis, how far is that from St. Louis? Because I don't know
St. Louis. So St. Louis is about 5 hours from us.
Okay, so you got beef with Randy Orton, right?
No, I love Randy Orton, but niggas from St. Louis be on some bullshit too. They country ass.
He's trying to get us killed, Nelson.
Bro, we ain't even we barely 2 minutes in. This mom trying to line us up anytime we go to Missouri.
Like, bruh, I'm like, I don't have any intentions of going out there, no disrespect, but it's like, damn, bro, like, I just understand what Country Grammar was about. That song is 22 years old, and I just found out what it was about last week.
Oh, you know what, too, bro? Hey, fuck you, Cash Doll, for saying that Detroit's a show-me state.
What the fuck? 23, we here. We not gonna do that. Relax, son. Do not, and then you being disrespectful. You got my simp chip turning up. Do not talk about cash. No, sir. We don't do that here.
Hey, shout out to Tracy T for smashing that bitch.
All right. Okay.
Volume 23 professional podcast supposed to be.
Show your work. Volume 23 show your work. We bike. It's your boy Nelson. I'm here with my co-host Banks. Banks was good.
And our new co-host Marcel Youngboy.
Brand new Marcel Youngboy, V-Lone Byron Saxton in the building. Let's go.
Marcel.
AKA Joel Santana.
AKA V-Lone Byron Saxton in the motherfucking building.
Yo, I hate Byron Saxton.
No. V-Lone Byron Saxton, let's go.
I'm not Byron Saxton.
Bro, V-Lone Reggie Miller out here just shooting bullshit, bro. Damn, you talking about cash dog, bro.
Hey, fuck, bro. Shoot from the hit. Fuck it.
That's on my bucket list that I'll talk about off air.
You know what? I apologize, cash dog, but what you said was stupid as hell.
Shouts out to Detroit. I don't want no problems.
No, shout out to Detroit, bro. I fuck with Detroit, but what you said was dumb as hell.
I'm about to actually go on vacation to Detroit, which is crazy.
Well, why make sure you have
you're going on what?
You have our best, nigga.
I think I will go to Detroit on vacation. I'm dead serious, bro.
I said I'm going to go to Detroit on vacation.
That nigga about to come back with a Hellcat.
Oh, I would like to see it. I'll cry. I told y'all that's on one of my bucket lists. Let me get a Hellcat and Jay Carwheel, and I'm straight.
Oh yeah.
And a hairline, bro. I'm gonna have the Basquiat braids like Jay-Z.
Talk to Floyd Mayweather. He can hook you up. Now his shit's ass. Actually, his shit's ass.
Me and him talking, bro. Hey, that's the spell of beat. That's the real match, bro. Fuck Logan Paul and Floyd. Put that as a match, bro.
Hi, my name is Floyd Mayweather. Welcome to iHeartRadio.
I thought you were about to say up, up, down, down. Like him and Xavier Woods having a conversation. I beg to differ. I would not listen to that shit. I'll pierce my fucking eardrum before I listen to that.
Hey, man. That's hilarious.
Fucking nerd just up here giggling. He always cackling. Fucking Xavier Woods. Always cackling. Then you got to hear Floyd. So I made good business decisions.
What video games you play?
All right, bro. We gotta chill on Floyd Mayweather, man. I'm trying to be on the money team.
Nigga, just get a hat. You already light skinned. Just get the fucking hat.
I'm trying to be on the money. It's crazy.
I'm with Floyd. We're with the money team.
Bro, watch
20 Bentleys.
Watch when we start recording on camera. Watch, I'll go come on with a TMT hat, and it's gonna have the V in the middle of the M, bro.
V-Lone money team.
Stop it. Well, shit.
TMT loan. TMT loan.
That's like subsidiary team. Like, bro, that's like when Cash Money became Young Money Billionaires. It's like, all right, bro, just make it Cash Money. You don't need to have that part just for Wayne. Like Marcel just start the V Loan click out in Kansas, bro.
Oh my! Stop! Hey, Missouri, bro. I live in Missouri.
I'm Kansas. Sorry, I don't know how it works out there.
It's 2 different
I'm
states,
from Los Angeles, California, bro.
Bro, Banks is a sick man for wanting to go on vacation in Detroit.
He need a skull cap beanie, bro. Armor beanie on his head. What the fuck?
In August, nigga, you want me to dehydrate and die? Bet.
I don't want you to die. I want you to come back alive.
Banks gonna have Banks gonna have Babytron as his tour guide.
Lucatron. Hey, that album is actually good.
Yo, I ain't gonna hold you. Some of the Detroit shit I don't like because they rap so offbeat. But Babytron, I actually grew to like more because I feel like he's really starting to get more on beat as time passes. And I'm like, he says funny shit. Like he's witty as hell. He's actually hilarious, but like now he getting more on beat. I'm like, all right, cool. I can rock with him a little more.
That's because he started smoking.
That is true because I remember hearing that he wasn't smoking and he started out of like 2 years ago.
Yeah, he started smoking.
So it made him slow down.
Maybe shit.
Maybe
he started codeine too.
Maybe he stopped running away from the beat.
Shit, you know he be with Icewear Vezo, the pint guy.
Who?
The Icewear Vezo, the pint guy.
He said,
"Bruh, they make Detroit rappers in the factories. Like they built down the factories.
There are so many
just to make up rappers, bruh.
I can't. Yeah, some of them cats some of them are cold. Like I'm not gonna lie, but some cats just be mad off them. I can't listen to that shit, man. I can't do it. Like, even though like there's some of the new drill dudes in Brooklyn like be off. I'm like, I can't listen to these motherfuckers, man.
No, I can't. I'm sorry, Nelson, but I cannot listen to that Brooklyn drill shit.
Nah, honestly, you know who you would fuck with who could actually rap? Busy Banks.
Busy Banks
can rap, bro. Like I ain't gonna hold. He's cold. He's nice. Cause everybody be talking about what's the name, and I hate saying this. I feel like they gonna listen to the podcast and probably kill me. And I'm trying to go back to Brooklyn safely. But what's his name? Shawnee Bin Laden. Like he's okay. Like he has good beats, but his voice just I can't do it, bro. But the songs Busy Banks is on, like that motherfucker was sliding on them shits.
Busy Banks, I gotta check him out.
I'm gonna send that shit. Hold on, I got you right now.
You know who else need to come out with something, bro? He had an album of the year last year. I say this shit all the time. Saw Baby, Barnacles was so fucking amazing. Hey,
I got to go back and run Barnacles again, but the last two projects are classic. Even I really like that EP that had Green Eggs and Ham.
Bro, I ain't hear Green Eggs and Ham in a minute. Bro, why this nigga look like me, bro?
Who?
This Busy Banks.
Let me see.
I just put it in the chat. Yeah, Busy Banks is cool. Out of the new like the drill dudes, I like Busy Banks a lot. I like that's the dude they were saying CJ stole his flow from on that one song. Even though I don't listen to CJ, I listened to the song. I'm like, damn, it sounds just like a Busy Banks song. What do you know? Now Busy Banks is cool. I like the Winter Circle guys like Chef G and Sleepy Hollow. But them dudes is cold too. But I like Busy Banks a lot though. He can rap.
I gotta check him out.
Like he raps over the drill shit, but like it's I don't know.
Excuse me.
But nah, he cold though, definitely. But Volume 23 will show your work. Like we said, Marcel is officially the third man. He's the third man of the NWO.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. V-Lone Byron Saxton. No, I'm playing.
I'm not Byron Saxton. I'll take you little Santana, man.
He said, Marcel actually got facial hair, bro. Byron Saxton told me everything I need to know about him. I don't trust a black man with no facial hair.
Yes, sir. V-Lone June. I take that.
V-Lone June. That's crazy. That's a bro.
Bro, that's another crazy thing about this city too, bro. Niggas in Kansas City love Larry June, and people love in the city. They love Bay Area music. I don't understand why. I really don't.
You know what's crazy? I'm not gonna hold you. I have not listened to one Larry June song in my life.
I listen to probably like 2 Larry June songs.
Listen to more. He drops songs like every day, and they all great. Y'all need to tap in. It's summertime too.
That's that shit that's hard. That cats that be dropping shit every fucking day. Like when
Yeah.
y'all be talking about RX Poppy, I'm like, this motherfucker drops every day, bro.
Yeah, Poppy and RX Nephew, they drop songs every day, bro. I'm like, damn.
Sometimes 2 or 3 times a day, especially Nephew.
That's how Lil B was. Lil B used to drop a fucking mixtape every fucking week.
And fucking Lil B, bro. Man, fuck, man, never mind.
Hey, yo. Relax.
Yeah, trying to get the curse put on the pod, bro. Relax, I know you be having the white women showing feet, but
Lil B be having white women showing feet on his Twitter, bro. I can't watch like that. I can't rock with that. That's not my type of content.
It's so you gotta see his Twitch, bro.
Why you? What? That's not my type of content, bro.
That's not mine either, but I still love Lil B, bro.
Yeah, and they be having Dusty at his feet.
Lil B contributed a lot to culture, but that was not one of them.
Hey, you got to see his Twitch though, bro. You'll say he copied your whole fucking flow.
Who? Oh, because he be playing the old games and shit.
Yeah, he be playing hella old games.
Yeah, but he be finding like treasures. I mean, obviously, I only seen him use WrestleMania 2000. So I was all right, that's the go-to.
I got that shit, Banks. Whenever you come to the crib, I got all them shits.
We need to run it. You know the modders still go crazy with that and No Mercy, right?
What do you say? Hella crazy.
The modders, they still put like current wrestlers and shit on there.
Yeah. You can still do that shit. Man, you want to hear some funny shit? I tweeted a couple of days ago. I found Crazy Taxi for PS2 for $8. I copped it.
You said for 80?
For eight.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Nah, bro. I was watching Castlevania. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna see how much Symphony of the Night go for. That should go for $150, bro. I said, God damn.
Mm-hmm. The Black Seal one, not the greatest hits.
Both of them. Both of them shits do.
Really?
Bro. Yes. I don't know if it's like no funny shit. I don't know if it's because of the game, or I mean, because of the series. Because I know we're not really talking about sports yet, which is funny, but like this is what we do. But like the game, all right. So y'all seen the series, right?
Say again. I'm sorry. No. I finished after season 1. I got to get back into it.
Yeah, it's good, especially the last season. Like the last season came out like a month ago, and I finally got to watch it. So my girl and I, but like it's basically like the first, like it's based off the third Castlevania game with Trevor Belmont, but then you have like Curse of Darkness, which is, I guess I never played Curse of Darkness. The Castlevania is one of them games that I played, but I never I like watching people like watching long plays of it. But like it's a game I can't I feel like I have to like play it in spurts. Like I can't play Castlevania for 8 hours straight. I don't know why. Like I don't know. I get impatient, but like it's based on the third game, and then it has stuff from Curse of Darkness with some of the characters, and then because they got Alucard in it, and remember Alucard is the hero of Symphony of the Night, so I feel like that's why that shit went up even more. But that should be like $150, bro. I'm like, nah, I ain't paying. I'm buying that shit. It's not worth it.
Nah, it's like it's funny. I just mentioned that on Monday when I was at the store, because I had my Super Cop shirt on. Shouts out to them. Was it Sunday? No, it was Sunday. So I had my Super Cop shirt on, and I had
Super Cop. They be having the five.
Yeah, I got that Space Jam one too. That's en route. But
I got the Crazy Taxi joint too.
Yeah, I'm still debating on it because they still got it up there. I'm like, I might as well get it though. Yeah. Might as well. But I was wearing the Sonic and Knuckles one, so I went to the deli out at the store, and the guy was like, "Where you get the shirt from?" We was talking about blue. But then I started cutting a promo about the older games, and then I brought up Sympathy of the Night. The thing is, on the Xbox Series, which I have, you could put RetroArch on there and play emulators and shit like that. I just get my attention be too short to figure the shit out, even though it don't take that long, all the coding and stuff. Because I'm like, bro, I want to actually low key, but I also got a PC so I could play it on there. Because I'm like, I need to run back Sympathy of the Night, especially like I want the actual copy, but I'm not paying $100 for it. I just want
that shit is it's like $150. I bought the they did a collection they did a collection for Castlevania for Switch, and I bought it. But I actually have a Super Castlevania 4 for like the actual copy of it for Super Nintendo.
Yeah, because the last one I beat, Castlevania, I think it was the one on Game Boy Advance.
I don't even remember which one that was, bro. There's so many of them bitches.
Yeah, it's legit. Remember the 3D one on the PS2?
Yes, there was. It was.
Yeah, I never played that. I never played it never in my life before.
Yeah, you be playing NBA 2K21. That's one.
I only play that because we play All-Star Team Up. That's the only reason I play that stupid ass game.
That man be going crazy on Madden. You be like, the game is glitch. Yeah, it's been the same fucking game for 15 years, legit.
It's been a game. It's been the same game since fucking Payne Hillis was on the cover, bro.
That's disgusting.
Hey. Speaking of, Madden trick y'all too.
Oh yeah, we gotta talk about that one day on the show. Shit, unless you want to do it now. I mean, yeah, we got to talk about that, bro. How Madden and 2K, and I feel like it's one more video game franchise that's been tricking people for decades, but people still buy it.
FIFA low-key be tricking people too.
Man, anything that come from EA.
Yeah, it's kind of true.
The show's been good. I wasn't gonna get the show to wait till I get a P5, but if I do, I'm gonna get the show because I haven't put. The show's always been a solid game, so.
Yeah, I just thought about that. I'm like, bro, because they ironically, Marcel brought up FIFA.
Apparently, that was Nelson.
Oh yeah, I'm tripping. I thought you brought it. No, you did say FIFA. You said, no. He said FIFA.
He said
then
anything from EA Sports.
My fault. I'm tripping. Maybe I got that Herschel Walker CT without the coon chip in there, just rumbling around like a pack of Skittles. But so it was a breach in EA server earlier today, and they got the code for like FIFA 21, a couple of other games, and people was like, "Well, that's not a big." They really didn't take nothing. And then people was like, they legit have been having the same code for 10 years, which is spot on.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I will tell you this. I played 2K21 on the PS4 and 5. I mean, it is a difference, but me playing that shit constantly now and see the difference is so fucking shitty. It's the worst fucking 2K I ever played in my fucking life. That game is really trash. So, hey, guess what? Fuck you, Ronnie 2K, piece of shit. Do something with that fucking game.
He's not. Because y'all keep buying it. People keep buying it, bro. Like, It's like, why do I need to improve something that, you know what I mean, people are going to keep buying? It's the same thing, like, you know what I mean, with WWE and Raw, which we have on the docket. It's like, bro, people going to still watch. Why would I try to give you a good product if you're going to still keep coming back?
We're going to talk about that later.
Hey, man.
Yeah, that shit right there is some shit.
Hashtag, bro, the title of this episode, I know we only 17 minutes in, 18 minutes. The title of this episode is hashtag he trick y'all.
Yeah. That's what we said in the beginning. Like, hey, bro, that's my go-to for a lot of things this year, but definitely right now. Like, bro, hey, a lot of people be tricking y'all. Ronnie 2K definitely tricks y'all, and y'all keep buying. Not specifically you, Marcel, but people.
No, I buy that shit every fucking year. Every year.
He tricked the shit out of y'all. To you, brother.
Anybody in my age bracket for sure, yes. Because
it's people older than you, like way older than you, still buying the shit, and then they be rage quitting on fucking YouTube. It's like, bro, you 32 years old buying the same game. You deserve it.
He 32 years old.
You 36 crying about 2K. Like, bro, I knew the jig was up on 2K20. I'm like, bro, everybody is all NBA first team selection. Like, I'm getting locked down, bro. And I got a high IQ on them games. I'm like, what you think you're supposed to do does not work. Yeah. But then the stupid shit works. It's like, basically, it's the Marcus Smart simulation. Bruh, this is not how you score, but you still score.
Oh, that's like that with 2K21.
That's what I'm saying.
It's bad. It's
like,
really
bro,
bad.
I'm ball movement is straight, everything is straight, but for some reason it's like, all right, bro, I can't get an open. Like, I was like, all right, I'm done with this game when I couldn't get an open fucking shot.
Yeah,
like I'm legit. I'm like, you have to hit green all the time, and there's been times I hit green and the ball go out. I'm like, all right, bro, I'm not gonna keep doing this. Like, I'm getting all my points on fast breaks.
Right, man. By the way, I know while we recording, but Nets cut the lead to 3, like I said, because they tricked
That's crazy.
We knew that was going, bro. They just playing with the Bucks right now. That's why Giannis look nervous every 5 minutes.
Listen, man. Let's get into it already. NBA play. Well, let's start with the playoffs, man. Listen, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I drink the Bucks Kool-Aid, bro. I was thinking, okay, this team is legit. You know what I mean? They smoke the Heat. You feel me? They fucking beat up what I called Jimmy Butler last week. I called him a lot of things, but
you did.
Bro, saying I'm still laughing at fucking you gonna drink Jimmy Butler's coffee, gonna turn you to Shout out to Amp, by the way.
Always. I didn't even know he made coffee until Marcel said something.
Yeah,
bro,
he makes
or y'all said something.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, he makes coffee.
Like
he drinks that shit every time he's going like in a tunnel. He got that coffee in his hand.
He want to be a barista so bad.
Bruh, that's why this motherfucker don't sleep. He smashed your coffee before the game. My heart race at 120, big fella, beats per minute. Per second.
I told you, this motherfucker smashed coffee like a Wall Street employee, blood. Shit.
What's the point? That's why, that's why he got insomnia.
Well, anyway, that is a fact. Anyway, so yeah, the Bucks smacked up Jimmy Butler, Bam Polynice, and LMFAO. Beat them asses real quick. Oh, LMFAO is Jimmy, what's his name? Tyler Hero and Duncan Robinson. That's my new name for them.
Wasn't it the group with the dudes with the crazy hair?
Yeah. Party Rock.
Bro, that song used to piss me the fuck off when he
Hey, funny. One of them dudes is Quincy Jones' son, I believe.
I thought it was not Quincy Jones, it was what's the name from Motown.
Let me check real quick.
Yeah, it was. I thought it was what's name. You might be right, but I thought it was the man that came up with Motown. I forgot his name.
Barry Gordy.
Gordy, I thought it was Barry Gordy's like grandkid or kid or something like that.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yep.
Yeah, they the son and grandson of Barry Gordy.
That's weird, bro.
And you see how they just ran off the plug? They got that money real quick because they probably still getting royalty checks from that. They ain't made a song since then. They probably getting still insane like royalty checks from that. Like little white kids be hearing that at the congratulations achievement soccer games and shit when they get third place. They be playing that music. They was going. That's Dave and Buster's. That's a Dave and Buster's classic, bro.
That shit crazy.
That's a Hollister classic, nigga.
Like, bro, I hated that song. It was the other one too. I used to go crazy when they used to play that shit. I'm like, bro.
Hold on, bro. This man, hold on. So one of them is the youngest son of Barry Gordy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then the other one is the grandson of Barry Gordy.
Huh? Oh, yes. So it's like his oldest child had a child.
So Barry Gordy's youngest son is one of the LMFAO, one of half of LMFAO. Then the other one is a son of one of Barry Gordy's other kids. They uncle and nephew basically.
That sounds like the Migos.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's actually pretty dope. Like if you think about it.
Yeah, because Migos is like, what is it? Takeoff is Quavo's uncle, and then they're all cousins or some shit like that.
Yeah, Quavo and Offset are cousins.
Quavo's nephew is Takeoff, and then but they all like related. So then it's like Quavo and
Offset are
cousins. Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's his sister's, if I'm not mistaken. His oldest sister, that's her son, which is Offset.
Offset. Speaking of, Migos album comes out tomorrow. I'm actually looking forward to it.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna tap in, but that Pierre Bourne is gonna be played at 100.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
All I know is 2 Pop Smoke shows that have been leaked for like 2 years are finally coming out. So I'm happy to finally hear about that. So
we're at
Migos Light It Up is the song they have with Pop, and I think there's a song with 5-year Polo G comes out tomorrow too. Actually, it's 5-year Polo G and Pop Smoke. I think it was called Woo Shit for like forever, and then they finally are releasing it with another name. But
hey man, Offset, I've been saying for a while now, Offset is definitely the best member. I think Offset is one of the best rappers out.
I fuck with Offset heavy.
For sure.
I've always been part of the Offset was the best rapper of the group.
Like that kid could really, really rap. That's the thing. Like he could really rap.
Listen, man, what that man did, what was that song he did with Gucci? Met Gala. What he did on Met Gala was unfucking fair, bro.
He could really rap. Like I don't understand why people don't talk about him more. Up until like today, people were talking about him. I'm like, bro, that man could really, really rap.
No, Offset could rap for sure, definitely. But
Offset.
All right, man. But anyways, with the playoffs, yeah. So the Bucks, man, I think they tricked us. I mean, they've played really well going into Game 3, into the first quarter, but now the lead's been cut to 3, so we'll see what happens. But Giannis is looking like his old self. And the Nets been making Giannis look bad, bro. Drew Holiday hasn't played well. Chris Middleton is cooler than a January day in Milwaukee. Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving took turns having Giannis looking like he was playing Dance Dance Revolution. Did you see that? I think it was like the second or third quarter. But there was like 3 plays in a row where they picked on him, bro. They were like, I bet. Mm-hmm. They was dancing on him, bro. That should look like Dance Dance Revolution, I promise you. They was going crazy. They was going crazy against Giannis. Going crazy on that man.
Yeah, he, for all that defensive player of the year shit, I forgot he even won that last year. I beg to differ, just on the weak side, he'd get you his help defense. That's how he got it. But that's neither here nor there. For all that defense they say about him, I mean, obviously, if you're going to get shook, you're going to get shook. But he could not stand up. And, I mean, him and KD are about the same height. They're about the same height, same build. Around that, Giannis is a little bit bigger than him as far as, like, weight class. But
hey, man,
he couldn't – I would have tried to body that man. Ain't no way. Especially if I'm out there 16 feet out, even though you know what he going to do. Like, there's no defense for KD ever. But you still got to – I got to breathe on you. I got to go old school man defense. All that fucking zone defense is horrible, and that's what Mike Budenholzer is great at. He great at that zone defense, especially during the regular
season. Yeah, that shit don't work
at all.
And they're too good. Like, yeah, and Budenholzer doesn't make adjustments. You got Giannis with the ball all the time, and Giannis, like we know, Giannis isn't the best. Like back to the basket, he can't shoot free throws. Mm-mm. Like he been missing a lot of free throws in Game 3 so far. They've been letting him. They've been doing the "we'll live with that" jumper, and now he been clanking, bro. Motherfucker could have built a fucking. This motherfucker could have built Barclays Center next to Barclays Center with how many bricks he's been shooting this series so far. But the Nets have made the Bucks look like the Bucks from the last couple of years, like where they just flame out at, when a certain series happens. But we'll see what happens, man. But if they go back to what they did to the Bucks those first 2 games against any other team, it's gonna get spooky, bro.
It's gonna be nasty. Yeah, because as right now, Nets is looking like the team that's gonna win the finals.
I would have to agree.
Absolutely. It's going to be that conversation that's going to come up, even though I don't care about how KD had to go from make all these super teams in order to win. Somebody going to start that notion because people get bored on Twitter. I honestly don't care. I would do the same thing, probably. But it's just like, the thing is, it's like, all right, it's one thing when you do that and you trash, but we talking about a top 15 player being KD. Like, bro, we seen him do this before. Not by himself. I mean, obviously he had a younger Russ, but the fact that he's doing it and he's still the best player on these so-called super teams is still nuts.
Which is crazy. So,
and I don't even consider this a super team. You got a former All-Star or I think it wasn't Kyrie All-Star this year.
Yes, I think so. I'm not sure. I forgot. I honestly forgot.
I could look it up, but you got all-star being Kyrie and then an all-star like James Harden who hasn't been hurt. I mean, who's been hurt this season. Like this is the most hurt James Harden has ever been. So
that's a fact.
It's one of those things like You know what I mean? Like I still don't think it's an asterisk towards him. It is what it is. But he's still like he coming off an Achilles tear too. So that's probably why he made that decision last time to actually go to Brooklyn. That was the main thing. And then I mean, obviously he's doing other things besides just being a basketball player because it's kind of like I've been there and done that. So
Kyrie was an all-star. He was. It was last year he wasn't because that's when he just set out the whole year.
Okay, cool.
And there was no game, but yeah. So we'll talk Hawks and Sixers as a series. I don't know yet. I think the Sixers are gonna win, but like they haven't looked like themselves, and they had Trae Young going crazy. But I think if you put Ben Simmons on Trae Young, they have to know how to. Doc Rivers didn't put him on, and I understand why because people were kind of killing him for it. But now I get it because he didn't want Ben Simmons to get into foul trouble so early.
Mm-hmm.
So with that, it made a lot of sense. But with the last games, with the last game, Ben Simmons was on Trae Young more, and it made a pretty stark difference. So I think if you do it, and you make sure he doesn't get into early foul trouble, then the Sixers will be fine because he was having fits.
Right. Yeah. We got to see how that series plays out, being the 76ers and the Hawks. But, right now it's just KD didn't lose a step. I mean, he's missed a lot of games this season as well, obviously coming off of Achilles, which is still crazy. Like, that's the main thing. Like, Achilles is one thing. Like, ACL is one thing, but then you got an Achilles tear that usually ends people's career, and he's still kind of
Look at what did to Kobe. Shit, I mean, Kobe was coming off a declining year, but that Achilles injury just fucked him all up. So,
and the watch with KD is that like people were like, I remember there was this discussion early on in the year where people were like, yeah, you sure KD's gonna be a top 10 player maybe because of this, and I even said if KD averages 22, that's a great year for him, even though he averages 10, typically 26 to 30 points a game before this injury. But I was like, if he averages 22, considering the nature of this injury, that's a great year for him. I don't care what anybody said. He's played well above that. It looks like nothing happened to him, and it's just incredible. So,
exactly.
But that shows you how good Kevin Durant fucking is. Like, I don't understand how people can shit on him.
They just shit on him because he's a shitty person outside of basketball.
Man, it's just because he go on Twitter a lot. That's all, bro.
That's his only kryptonite. Like I said, just put a fucking cell phone in front of him.
That's what we need, bro. We need a Kevin Durant tweet breakdown.
We've been saying that for a while. We might have to just do that next week, bro, because we've been saying that for months.
Nah, yeah, we've been doing, yeah, and then just shit always comes up where we have to talk about it, but eventually we'll do that. Or we can keep it like an off-season type of shit.
Yeah, because we definitely gonna need some stuff to talk about during the off-season.
When the NBA off-season, we'll have a filler thing, but definitely with that. So, what other series is going on? Nuggets and Suns. I mean, bro, the Suns. Oh boy, it's looking spooky for Denver. Even with Jokic.
Sorry to cut you off, but it definitely is looking spooky right now. Chris Paul is having to fill that with them fellas, and D-Buck is being D-Buck.
And just and the thing too that doesn't help is the Nuggets. They've been settling for threes too much in some games, in the game so far in the first two games, and it's shown. And it's nothing. They've done nothing with it. Like, you have to get aggressive against the Suns. You can't just sit there and shoot threes all day because the Suns actually are the best. I think so far in this playoffs, the Suns are actually the number one defense.
Mm-hmm.
Because they contain the Lakers really well, which LeBron's in Cancun right now.
No, I don't think he's in Cancun. He's sitting at home in Beverly Hills just tweeting,
that motherfucker.
He's tweeting like an 8th grader. That man speaking emojis. You know how Cam Newton speaking hieroglyphics? That's how LeBron speaks in emojis.
Cam Newton speaking wingdings.
Dog, like he be having super lowercase. Like he speak like Playboy Cardi. That's how he type out.
That's funny.
This motherfucking Cam Newton speaking Grand Theft Auto cheat codes.
London, Grand Theft Auto London talk, bro.
London.
You speak like a Star Fox character. Well, that
nigga speaking like a sim character,
bro. Like, what are you trying to tell us?
Cam Newton speaking like Falco is crazy.
That's hilarious,
bro. Cam Newton speak like Star Fox is wild, bro.
Subtitles needed.
No, like he speaks good. Like, I don't understand, but why do you type like that? Like, I don't understand the reason for it. And then, I mean, even though his outlandish quotes he said before, like, didn't he say the tiger has feathers or something like that? Remember all of we got to bring up them quotes too. That I think the KD episode we're gonna bring up all of the quotes that that Cam has, because he says some weird shit.
Hey man, he trick y'all too with the way he talks, not his football play.
Yeah, just on Instagram he talks like that. It's the weirdest thing. I'm like, bro, I don't understand what's the point of this, but all right.
That motherfucker talk like a Google Translate page.
All right.
So,
oh, he's wild for that. Oh, never mind. Kyrie just took shot at you from mad far.
Yeah, so I mean, as you see the title that we have up, so it's kind of like what I was saying. Like, bro, they gotta start changing the way they do these awards, because I thought it was based on your season record. Like, that's how you win the MVP. I guess it's just a single accolade now. They switch it up every year, just depending on who they're talking about. Because, yeah, Jokic had a good season. He put up 28, 10, and 8 assists and I think a block, which is insane. But, Chris Paul got the Suns second in the West. And I thought it was based on the Western Conference. The higher you go, the more it's more prestige for you to win an award or be notarized as a winner, because it's like, it's the Western Conference. Even though the Nuggets were third seed?
The Nuggets were the third seed, yeah.
Yeah, it's the Suns overachieved. Like, you talk about the Knicks overachieve and the Suns overachieve. This the Western Conference.
But you know what I think there is too, like you said, like it's tied to narratives too, because if you really think about it, every year it's one thing. It's either this guy played well, put up his numbers, he didn't play enough games. Then with the Nuggets, the Nuggets were, I mean, at one point, the 7th seed in the playoffs in the West?
Yeah,
they were in the low. They were like under the 6. They were like lower than the 6th seed, and then they climbed back to the 3rd seed, even with Jamal Murray being out. So there's that too. Then with the Suns, you know what I think it is with the Suns too? Why neither, even though Monty Williams won with the Coaches Association, he won that Coach of the Year award, where coaches voted for him. But I think the reason why with Monty Williams and the Suns and why they didn't really take anything is, yes, I think people are surprised that they were a 2 seed. I think I had them as like a 4 or 5, I think. Well, like early on when I was watching, I was like, they're going to be a middle, like a 3 to 6, but probably like a 4 or 5 ideally. And I think with them, like with Monty Williams, considering they damn near, they basically missed the playoffs because a bunch of other teams ended up winning, even though, they went 8-0 in the bubble. You get Chris Paul, who turns teams around, because with the Thunder, that was a genuine surprise considering the state of that team. But with the Rockets, he helped the Rockets. We know what he did with the Hornets, and we've talked about that year that he could have won MVP. He made a very strong case for it, where he took them to a 2 seed too. I think with the Suns, it was kind of expected. Like, yes, they overachieved, but I think with considering the Suns were expected to make the playoffs, whereas the Knicks were, and I'm not saying this because I'm a Knicks fan, so like I always say this is not putting my fandom in there. It's a different, I'm saying this objectively speaking. The Knicks were 18-42 the year before and were projected to only win 23 games. And they did a 23-win jump and made the playoffs and had home court advantage. Yes, they lost, and they kind of, showed that they, their deficiencies in that first round against the Hawks. But I think it's more of that as well. Like, considering the circumstances and where the teams were expected to be. Like, if the Knicks didn't make the playoffs, the Suns would have gotten all that shit, I think. But considering the Knicks were the genuinely most surprising team of this year, I think that's why, Tibbs won Coach of the Year and Randall wins Most Improved. And, I guess Chris Paul didn't win MVP, but,
Yeah, no, understandable. So that's why I can't really knock it. But I'm gonna keep looking at just overall the Western Conference and the record. I mean, I guess it's because with Chris Paul, it's the stats that keeps you from getting that MVP. Because if he had, let's say, if he was putting up 22, 25 and like 10 assists, he'll probably be the MVP. But I think he's only averaging his career average, which is 18 and like 8.
Yeah, he don't have to do all that because he's more of a traditional point guard. Excuse me. So him with the Suns, to be honest, it's probably the best team he had by far in his career.
No, that Lob City team, which was 2013, 2015, whatever one that had Matt Barnes and all them on there.
Yeah,
that's the one that was supposed to go to the finals. Everybody was saying before they got blown out by the Rockets. The Rockets came back in that series, so that was 2015. That team was supposed to get to the finals. Blake Griffin kind of ran from the grind. He wanted to do stand-up comedian. He think he's Seth Rogen.
That's hilarious.
So it was one of those things.
But you can say this team is probably, in my opinion, is probably one of the best Chris Paul teams he ever played for. If they make it to the Western Conference Finals, or even to the finals, then for sure, this is the best team he ever played for. And how old is Chris Paul right now? What, 30, 30?
36.
30, okay, 36. And he's still playing crazy good with some, a younger team. He should have done that a long time ago. Look what he did in OKC. They was about to beat Houston.
That's true. Even when he was on Houston, and it was like the whole James Harden thing. I think it's just because with Chris Paul, he's one of those type players that demand a lot from you. Some people actually can't do it, and that's where the disparity comes from. You know what I mean? That's where all the problems comes from between him and other players. Like, he expects you to be this way all the time, and some players aren't like that. You know what I mean? Like, they don't. He played in this era, which is great, but if he played in the 80s or 90s, then it'd probably be a little bit different. He played in the 80s or 90s, shit. He probably have a championship or two by now. Even though his height difference would have been, you know what I mean? And then his height would have worked too, just because it was like the point guards were shorter back in the day.
Yep.
So it'll work out best for him.
I mean, I don't, with the hindsight with just certain decades, I'm not sure, but I do think that like they did have that chance had they not missed those 27 threes. I mean, they shot themselves in the foot, and then there's that series where he did get hurt. So, But hey, man, it'd be like that. So, but I think
everybody was saying too. They was like, and I thought it was gonna happen to that first series. Like, oh, he about to get hurt.
Yep.
Right on fucking time, but
which I thought too, but I was shocked, but they held it down.
He faked that injury, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
Oh my god! Don't be them Laker fans, bro. We don't make us do it, bro.
Why would he kayfabe? Why would he oversell the injury, the shoulder injury, bro?
He faked that injury, but we're not gonna talk about it.
Hey,
we ain't gonna talk about it.
All right, bro. Hey, look, the Lakers organization trick y'all. Been tricking y'all for years.
Been tricking us for years. What?
Y'all been tricked for years. LeBron tricked y'all too.
Shit, y'all might get tricked this year. Y'all ain't got no money. You got motherfuckers like, yo, listen, can I be honest here? Marcel, I say this because you're a respected Lakers fan. Like you're you know what you're talking about for the most part. I mean, I even surprised. Well, except for that last take you just made, that was horrible. Shout out to Earl. Oh shit, PJ Tucker, bro. I told y'all, PJ Tucker think he Charles Oakley with a shoe collection. He need to relax.
Yeah, no, for real.
Now he want to get in Katie's face with Katie giving him drugs.
Hey man, you notice how him and Drake Crowder do that when they getting cooked like all the time? It's all right, fight.
Yeah, it's the I'm gonna foul you because I'm pissed off.
Like Drake Crowder really pisses me off as a player. Like, bro, all he is 3-point shots. Even if he ain't making them, still, I'm gonna shoot a 3. I'm gonna fight somebody. That's all he do. I mean, that's the veteran style of play, but it annoys me when he does it.
Bro, PJ Tucker really trying to yell at KD, bro. Like, he wilding.
They keep fucking with KD because he be an incel online, bro. He's still from Maryland.
He is from the DMV. He will pull up with Shy Glizzy with them 30s.
Who, KD?
Yeah. Why you bring,
bro?
Ain't nobody heard from Shy Glizzy in 6 years, bro.
Bro, he's all, who else in DMV?
That's crazy. Wale.
Fuck him.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
No, I agree.
He only reason Wale get my respect because he watched wrestling. But other than that, fuck him.
Man, Wale been rapping the same since 08, bro. I keep trying to tell y'all. Yeah, damn. All right, PJ, you really want to fight KD? Like, bro, why would y'all? I don't care if he weigh 150 pounds. Why would you fight a dude with a 10-foot wingspan? And Kyrie definitely came over there. I saw him right now. Brothers, we ain't got to do this. This is what they want us to do.
Don't call him a nigga. Don't say that word.
Don't do that. They're watching us.
Don't do that.
Somebody said PJ Tucker about to sell all his KDs.
Hey, man. PJ Tucker better have some shoes ready for Cancun.
He better not cheat on his wife because she definitely gonna burn them shoes. He gonna lose his mind.
He gonna have a 1, 2, 3 Cancun dunks.
Yo, she try to burn his shoes. He gonna be redacted. PJ Tucker.
Then they gonna be sick.
Nah, that man. Nah, he trick y'all.
Who, PJ?
Yes.
He ain't even tricking us. The trick is whoever watches him play. Hey, who trick? Yeah, how he trick us?
That man had 4 pairs of shoes in game 2 and had 2 points and 3 rebounds.
We did do that, even when he was with the Suns, bro. Like
that man
we didn't expect him to be no 20-point scorer.
That man was just breaking in them sneakers, bro.
He been doing that since the Suns, like where he just be like he's switching shoes and all that. Like, bro, I don't go to TJ Tucker for highlights. Like, you know how they was doing the whole R&B music and the highlights. I want to see somebody do that with PJ Tucker.
Told you straight, bro. Mike James dribble like Shane Larkin. That's who he dribble like.
That's funny. Now I know what you're talking about, though. I was like, who?
Shout out Shane Larkin.
No, I know Shane Larkin, but I was like, who?
Yeah, Mike James. Anyways, but yeah, let's get to the next series. I mean, we could talk about Game 7, Lakers. Excuse me, sorry, Clippers. Clippers
yeah, they gone. Hey, just about the same thing. The Clippers and Lakers about to be the same thing, bro.
Hey, Matt, KP, they still won that trade.
Yeah, they won that.
Nah, he looking bad. I mean, Luka's been killing, but I just think the Clippers finally. I hate when they play like it's like they just. It was a good series regardless. Like it was actually interesting that every road team won except for Game 7. I don't know if y'all realized that, but the Mavs took 2 the Mavs took 2 in LA. Then LA won both games in Dallas, and then every team except for Game 7, the road team actually won every game, which is crazy to me. Which is usually a very weird, strange thing, but that was just the nature of that series. Like PG wasn't playing that well, but Kawhi looked like he ain't drink water in 2 weeks and started turning up. It was going crazy, but I mean, overall, I mean the Clippers. I don't know, man. The Clippers really could get it together. Like they can beat the Jazz, but it's just crazy how the Jazz missed 18 shots and the Clippers still fucking lost. Like that was wild to me. If a team misses 18 shots in a row, you better win that fucking game, bro. But with the Jazz too, the thing is with the Jazz is, where Donovan Mitchell goes, they go. Like they were treading water when Mitchell was out, but they, if Donovan Mitchell's on the way he's on, like they're hard to beat. Because you can't do what you did with the thing is with adjustments, and Ty Lue does this. You can't do what you did against the Clippers against the Jazz. Like the Jazz have Ingles, but the other Bogdanovich, and even I know Jordan Clarkson be chucking sometimes, but Jordan Clarkson can hit a 3.
Mm-hmm.
Or like the Mavs, like you could live. I mean, Tim Hardaway, yeah, he's very streaky and he could go off, but like you could live with a Dorian Finney-Smith jump shot. You could live with fucking Maxi Kleber. I kept calling him Maxi Priest. I don't know why I was about to say that shit, but you could live with a Maxi Kleber shot. Like you could live with those guys, but with the Jazz, you cannot do that shit. You cannot just be like, I bet, like we're gonna let them beat us, because Ingles will hit threes, Bogdanovich will hit threes, Clarkson could hit a three. Like they got guys who could shoot. So,
hey man, only thing I got to say about that whole series is I ain't watching it. Yeah, shouts out to y'all because I can go to sleep when that come on. I've been saying since '97. I be trying to tell people, man. People think I just fabricate my life. I have said since I was a shorty, I'm not watching no Jazz game. I don't give a fuck. If y'all want me to not watch the Western Conference Finals, put the Jazz in there. There's no way I'm watching the Western Conference. Jazz versus Suns, bro. The All Lives Matter Conference Finals.
that's crazy.
I am not watching. The motherfuckers just did MLK Day in Arizona.
Oh, that's wild.
Fucking hellhole Arizona. I hate that fucking state. You're like, bro, I'm not watching that shit. In Utah? I'm not watching that shit, bro.
You definitely missing the next game then on ESPN. So,
oh no, I'm going. As soon as we done with this, it's time to go to bed. Turn this shit smooth. The fuck off.
Did y'all see Nasty Man Karl Malone?
Man, fuck Karl Malone. Fuck his existence.
Hey.
Fuck his kid. That was up there cooning as well. Him and Herschel Walker's son probably in some type of fan club. Fuck him.
Hey, bro.
Nasty Man Karl Malone. Yeah, he's fucking him. Yeah, he's a
fuck Utah. Fuck the Jazz.
This is a fuck Karl Malone. This is a fuck Karl Malone podcast.
Always oh no, that's forever.
For sure.
I don't give a fuck what platform I'm on. Hey, I got previous episodes. Anybody that's listening, and I slander Karl Malone.
Listen, I'm gonna keep it real, child. I don't, bruh. It's fuck Karl Malone to the point. So on my desk at work, right, I put random like video game ads and shit on my joint on my wall. So I had NBA Showtime, NBA NBC, and they have like the cartoonized Karl Malone. And I fucking X his face out, bro. I said I don't want that motherfucker on my shit.
He's a nasty man. Nasty as fuck.
It is fuck Karl Malone, bro, all day, every day. But
talking about I like fishing, motherfucker.
I like fishing. That's hilarious.
I be fishing. It's a waste. I knew he out here thought he was Jeff Durham or whatever the fuck that dude is. He thought he was man of the woods.
Justin Timberlake, the fuck?
Yeah, he be doing shit in the woods. Take that for what y'all want. He be probably slapping hands with the Grand Wizard in the woods too.
Hey, bro, he is the Grand Wizard.
He definitely is.
He's a sick man.
Yeah, man. Fuck Karl Malone all day, every day. Speaking of Utah Jazz centers, Rudy Gobert has won his third Defensive Player of the Year. As somebody called him, wee wee all over candy.
He plays Pepper Le Pew defense, bro.
AKA I call them Crepe Keith Plus.
That's hilarious.
Ralph Sampson with good knees, bro.
AKA Benoit Benjamin.
He pisses me off, bro. The way he played, the way he blocks the shots, even though it's high IQ, the way he blocks shots, and it's the way he's supposed to do. Like, yo, we about to live in a world where Rudy Gobert is about to be a Hall of Famer.
Well, I think the reason why he's winning these Defensive Players of the Year is because
he's the only center that's playing defense. Well, Joe Embiid played defense this year.
No, I think because when he started crying that year, like a little bitch.
I don't think it was just because he was crying. It's legit because he's the only center that's consistent with the defense. Like, it's always been a center kind of trophy for the most part. You know what I mean? Like, it's not that many wing players that win it other than Jordan, Gary Payton, if I can recall, I think, and Sidney Moncrief, I think, won it as well. So it's like it's only a few wing players that have actually won it. Otherwise than that, it's always been centers. So I guess that's why they give it to him. The fact that Draymond Green was one of the last three candidates was kind of crazy to me.
Yeah, like I thought Ben Simmons would win it, but
yeah, straight up, I seen Ben Simmons locking people down. I don't even like Ben Simmons. I'm like, Ben Simmons should be Defensive Player of the Year.
Man.
So they went with the wee wee mulatto instead of the Captain Kangaroo mulatto. Bet.
That's crazy. The wee wee mulatto is insane, bro. What is wrong with you, dog?
Like, bro. Is he really French or he's just
yes, bro?
he ripping us?
That's yes, bro. That's Croquet Chris Kaman. What you mean?
I've never heard him talk. I promise you.
Even
though he started Corona.
Who? Foie gras or Donald Foyle?
He like when he talk, he doesn't have the accent, but he from. I mean, yeah. Him and Tony Parker be sipping wine together. So
Inside Out. Reggie Evans. I wouldn't sip wine with no damn Tony Parker.
Who? Todd McCullough?
Yo, I've legit never heard him talk. I just know he coughed on the mic and left, and then the end of the world happened.
Yeah, he's a nasty man for that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Sacre Le Bleu Samboui.
That's what I'm like, bro. He legit Ralph Sampson or Sam Bowie with good knees, bro.
That's crazy.
Like the what if scenario if the knees never went to pulled pork. That's exactly how Joe Embiid feel right now. Like, damn, bro. What if my knees never went to be string cheese?
And then the crazy part is he made that one defensive player like, oh my God, you see Rudy Gobert can defend him on perimeter? I said, man.
He does like just like with Giannis, bro. He try to get you on the weak side, bro.
He trick y'all. Hors d'oeuvre Olden Poly and he's trick y'all.
Like, bro. Giannis really won Defensive Player of the Year last year. And I look at the plays, I'm like, all right, bro.
Hey, man.
So for now on forward, I don't say this as a sign of disrespect for the most part. So basically, in order to win the trophies now, the single accolades in the NBA, you got to basically be like, man, I just came here. I'm just happy to be here. Allah Akbar. Because they got everybody from overseas winning the trophies now, man.
Don't say that, bro. Look what happened. Look what happened to Mahmoud Abdul Rauf,
bro. Listen, I'm just saying, bro.
Larry Johnson got away with it very briefly.
Hey,
and the 99 4-point play.
What Dr. Umar said, the NBA is a suspect.
He said, "Listen, Larry Johnson said Allahu Akbar on live television to Jim Gray." Okay.
Yeah, that nigga Larry Johnson on that 4-point play look like it's Joe.
He said.
I said, is that Joe playing shit?
Yo, that
is basically any nigga that just misses lineup is just like, all right, bro. I'm gonna go get my taper today. Nah, never mind.
Nah, bro. I always be laughing when they was trying to call Joe a Dominican Muslim on the Random Acts podcast.
That only his shit dies basically listen to Marvin Gaye only.
His name is Rashid Dominguez.
No, Banks is something. Oh my God, it was out of pocket.
What happened?
This nigga Banks said, "I gotta find it."
This is what Banks said segment, ladies and gentlemen. If I had $1 for every time somebody say what you said, shit.
The end quote. Nigga, that's Teddy P before he got in the Cadillac with that boy.
Yo, what is wrong with you?
Think I'm about to let it go.
That's crazy, bro.
Looks like another 40-ball transaction.
Bruh, Giannis' little brother gotta get relaxed, bro.
I'm into you.
Bro, Giannis' little brother like Jason Derulo. He look like Teo Cruz.
All right, bro. You call him Dominican? He do look Dominican.
Who?
Oh, shit.
Giannis' little brother.
He do.
They just got him there for the family vibes. That's it, bro. He there just to watch his son, Giannis' son.
They did ask threw him on the bench. Like, yeah, all right, man, get in the fucking bench, man. Relax.
Like, bro, just watch my son and then get on the court when we need you, bro. Like, he literally gets on the court for a minute and just, all right, bro. That's
bro,
like he there right now for vibes. Look, he on the sidelines with the warm up off.
Look. Let's go from half court. Oh my God,
that nigga's a towel boy.
Man,
he might be, bro. Like, hey, man, can you get
Giannis' brother Make-A-Wish kid, bro?
All That might be problematic on so many different levels.
Listen, okay. If you want to edit that, okay, but
I'm not editing it, but it's just like they're Greek and Nigerian, and there you go.
No. Make-A-Wish kids a whole nother. Shout out to the Make-A-Wish Foundation, by the way. Very good people.
I know what the Make-A-Wish is, but you know.
Shout out to them. Much love. John Cena.
Hey, you ain't gonna be working with them again after they hear this shit.
Yes, I will. The fuck out of here. What you think this is, man?
They're gonna hear what you said. So you said John Cena shouldn't F you the kid. He shouldn't put up in the attitude adjustment.
I'm gonna say that Banks edits this podcast that he put that in there. He slid that.
Hey, I forgot it's called. We grew up with the FU. I forgot it's called the attitude adjustment now. It's forever gonna be called the FU.
You know what's crazy? So, speaking of John Cena, somebody posted his verse on that Murs song. Hey, he slid on that shit. You ever heard that verse?
They post it every day.
They do. I haven't seen motherfuckers post it, but I remember that verse. That man was sliding, bro.
Yeah, bro. We've been hearing that. I've been hearing that because I had the Murs and Knife Wonder album when it first came out, which was 2005. Yeah, how this is then.
Listen, how John Cena get on the Knife Wonder beat before any rapper is like, oh my god, Knife Wonder.
Yeah, because it was like prior to that, Knife was just doing shit for like Justice League and Little Brother, and then it was like, all right, Murs.
Like
Murs, bro. I like Murs, but it's just like, you know, I don't like too much hippity hop. I don't like, you know what I mean? You can't just be rippity rap all the time with me, my nigga. Bro, it's just, I like bars, but it's like, come on, my nigga. Like, I love the Lloyd Banks and Ransom new album, but it's just like, bro, you can't just rap me to death all the time. And you've been it's the same thing with Wale. Like, bro, you've been rapping the same way for 20 years, bro. I can't do it. You ain't come up with no new move, bro. No post move, no turnaround jumper. Ransom has been kind of rapping the same for years, but now he got crazy ass punchlines and metaphors. He gotten better at that. Lloyd just rapping, but I can do that. It's like, bro, Wale just out here, nigga, here, R2 button. I'm just gonna drive through the paint. Like, essentially, Wale is just Marcus Smart, bro. He's the Marcus Smart of the rap game.
Hey, didn't Murs dated or smashed Roxy Reynolds?
I think so. I don't know.
It should have been me, not him.
Yo.
Hey, if he did, kudos to that man.
No, I'm really gonna disrespect him now. Hating ass nigga now.
Because I think he did. Because once again, I think he was on the Rude.
Oh, she was in the video.
In the video, I think he smashed.
Nigga, when is it my turn? God damn it! All these niggas that just trash.
I think he smashed.
This man said, "When is it my turn?" You are a nasty man.
I'm next, Adrian Brunner. I'm next.
That nigga sound like a 2K on his mind player. Hey, I'm next.
I got a 92 nasty man overall with badges. I got a bunch of badges. Smut badge 2.
Smut badge on Hall of Fame. All right, man. Oh shit!
Bro, saying when is my turn is fucking, bro. You are fucking nasty, bro. I'm calling the nasty police on you.
Hey, bro, listen. Remember what fucking we hear? Remember what Thundercat? He had who the fuck he had in that video? Oh, I ain't gonna say the name, but she was on one of them flicks. She a Hall of Famer as well. Like, yo, one day we gotta talk about all these rappers that had certain artists or certain type of artists, you know, visual artists, and they fucking videos. Cause Childish Gambino had a Bell of Danger in one of his videos. That
YouTube's.
Yeah, nah. I mean, it's Childish Gambino, bro. Who you think he gonna have?
Well, you're right, because he is married to a Yaku woman.
Oh, he's married to her?
Yeah, he married to her.
Well, that sounds surprising.
Gambino, bro, you see how his beard look? That tells me everything I need to know.
He's biracial.
Like some dudes, when you see him, you be like, all right, bro, I know you date white women. Not just because how he sound and the way he act and dress, but it's like, all right, bro.
Yeah, her name's Michelle White.
This nigga's giving up names, but the last name is hilarious. The fuck was that? Roman Reigns promo about to be played?
Now my girl was watching TV. She put the volume on like a little louder than usual. I'm like, damn, this shit loud as hell. I was like, am I in the game?
Right, y'all got that Dolby Atmos.
Put me in the game, coach.
Shit, let that lame go.
I'll do better than Thanasis.
All right, you want to talk about your man's Kemba Walker?
Hey, man.
Coming to the Knicks.
We put it. No, he's not coming. Nah, I don't think he'll go to the Knicks.
He's coming to the Knicks. Tiz about to have him playing 40, bro. His knees about to bust.
Yeah.
His knees about to be gone, bro.
Nah, I think, you know what's funny? So, you know, for our listeners, so according to, I think it's Fort Bada, I think he writes for Bleacher Report. I'm forgetting his name and I apologize, but there's a report that Kemba Walker wants out of Boston ASAP, especially after last year. He said that, Danny Ainge were treating him like shit. Like his teammates, he's cool with his teammates and wanted to be better, part of the veteran leadership. But he and Danny Ainge have been at odds for a little while. And, especially after last year, they actually tried to trade Kemba Walker. He was involved in trade talks, which, I mean, that's not surprising considering what Danny Ainge has done trading certain players. But, what he did with, Isaiah Thomas and the whole, even with Anthony Davis and such. But, now the new thing is that the new news is that Kemba Walker wants out by trade. It's gonna be. I'm curious to see what's gonna happen with that because, like, who is gonna trade for his contract? Considering he's making almost $30 million a year. I mean, I don't know if the Knicks would do that. I kind of, I mean, it would be cool on paper because he's from the Bronx and he's basically a New York City legend in his own right. With all the games he's had, playing with Rice High School and then, obviously the Big East tournament with UConn and his legend there, but just in general, but it has to make sense. And I really the team they say makes the most sense with would be like a OKC or something considering the amount of picks they have. But I don't know if it's true. We'll find out. But for now, that's interesting to see who is going to give up what and at what cost, considering, he's been hurt. At least, especially the last couple of years, he's been really hurt. He's had really bad injuries. Obviously, like we know, I think Michael Jordan knew what was up and let him go. But, Kemba's still a great player, and he can still contribute. But I think his contract's a little too hefty. We'll see who gives up what for him. But, that'll be interesting.
Yeah, as Mike put down that Newport smoke, cigar smoke, Black and Mild smoke, he said, I told y'all. As he looked through the smoke and he looked at the contract, he was like, nah. His eyes just watered up. I don't know why I'm narrating what Jordan was doing when he was trying to figure out Kemba's deal, but this is how I would think Jordan was doing it. Looked at his trophies, said, nah. Nah, this nigga think he BJ Armstrong. They about the same height too. Nah, but with Kemba been in the league, 13 years now?
Bro, it been that long?
It's been, yeah, time going by fast, bro. It's been about 12, 13 years.
That's crazy.
Yeah, since he left UConn, I remember that vividly. It's been about 12, 13 years since he's been in the league. So however long vet he is, and it's just like Nelson said, I think he probably get bought out and go to the Guangdong Tigers. Ni hao.
Nah, Kemba too good to be going to the Guangdong Tigers, bro.
Nah, bro, let him go. Hey, if I'm him, I'm trying to go overseas, bro. Overseas, he averaging 40.
Nah, that's wild. Actually, this is Kemba's 10th year. He got drafted in 2011.
That's crazy, man.
That's still 10 years.
He was the 9th overall pick in the 2011 draft.
Yeah, because I'm like, he only like 30 years old, but still, that was a long time. It felt like it was longer than that. Him and Wesley Johnson.
Wesley
Johnson was before that, right?
Wesley Johnson was like I think a year or two before. Yeah, Kemba's 31. So
Okay, that makes sense.
I just know because Kemba's like around our age bracket, around
Me and your age.
Because yeah, because Kemba, I was born in 91. Kemba was born in 90.
Well, goddamn, I'm old as shit.
Nah, Wesley Johnson was the year before.
Yeah, that's when he went to the Timberwolves.
Yeah.
After leaving Syracuse.
Yes, exactly. So, but I mean, it's gonna be interesting to see where Kemba goes. I think it's really early to tell, but
we'll see. Lakers.
Oh God, don't, bro. The Lakers think they're getting Dame. They think they're getting Russell Westbrook. I heard them saying giving Dame trade rumor. Dame trade. I said, bro, with what fucking PPP loan are you gonna use to get Damian Lillard or Russell Westbrook, bro? That's the only thing you're gonna be able to, or you're gonna have to kill somebody.
Look, Laker fans, y'all trick yourselves. Not y'all. Y'all trick yourselves, bro. Yeah, every single year since I was a shorty, this happens. Listen, every single offseason when Laker fans, when they lose, like I gotta bring up that tweet if I could find it where they had all these players they could potentially sign. It's like, bro, y'all turn the salary cap off.
Yeah,
bro. Yeah, and like they got no money. Like
use all that money to get Anthony Davis some goddamn knees, some legs. Get him some bionic legs.
All that money is towards Anthony Davis, and LeBron will got like 20. What he getting like 20 million?
Yeah,
yeah.
He getting a lot of money, whole lot of money.
Yeah, he about to trick y'all this next season.
This is last season. This is last season.
No, he not. He tricking y'all once again. He gonna try to come back. He always want to post these. Look, man, this dude be up here tweeting and posting like a fucking sixth grader with these subliminals and shit. He out here posting goddamn Gladiator. And I love LeBron. LeBron's one of my favorite players, but still, stop the bullshit.
Bruh.
Like, bruh.
You know, it was funny when LeBron used to tweet a sheesh for everything.
Yeah, like, bruh, you don't need to say that for a Yellow Wolf album. That shit used to piss me off.
This Eminem album go crazy.
No,
like, bro, I know you cool with Interscope and all that, but come on, stop the bullshit. And he was talking about the what was the one, the last one, not the one that came out last year, but the one before that had Venom on there. Whatever the fuck, it had an atom bomb or some bullshit. Whatever. He was just like, yeah, Eminem back in his bag. Jeez, flame emojis. I'm like, bro, his son is typing this shit. There's no way.
No, that shit still killed me because he executive produced that 2 Chainz album. And that shit was garbage.
Bro, that's funny as hell because I was thinking about that earlier today. He was like, he thought he came up with the digital or the deluxe. He was like,
deluxe.
Drop 2 songs, make them wait. Thank you for being here. Whatever the fuck he said. I said, all right, bro.
Motherfuckers did not have a deluxe album the day you used to get them at Best Buy, where you had the option to get the deluxe, bro.
The double disc joints, bro.
Yo, the funniest shit. Nah, that shit was hilarious, bro. Like LeBron really over here, like, bro, this Jordan Lucas album, sheesh.
Yeah, only him and Cody Dre, the only ones that said sheesh to Jordan Lucas album.
Bro, I have never heard a Jordan Lucas song a day in my life.
You never heard the I Am Not Racist?
I watched that video and on mute, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
He's on mute.
Yeah, they had Ragged Bone Man just looking deadpan into the camera.
Was that really him?
Nah,
I was about to say.
Just most fat white people look the same to me. I'm sorry.
That was never mind. I'm not gonna say it.
We already here. Action Bronson, go ahead. We already here.
That was Kevin Owens.
Damn.
Nah, Kevin Owens is an unproblematic man, so.
That did kind of look like Kevin Owens.
Motherfucker bought a Duck Dynasty character for the video.
Like, bruh, the only thing he's ever done good in his career, and I hate to bash people, but fuck it, is had Ashanti, even though she never at home. Yo, I'm starting to think Ashanti is homeless, bro. Bro, look at her IG post. Do you see home? It's always Aruba, Miami. This bitch is Carmen San Diego.
Bro, Ashanti traveled like Street Fighter 2. China.
Bro, she legit be everywhere but home and be on jets. I'm like,
Brazil,
Japan,
USA.
USA. She about to go fight Guile, bro.
She about to go fight fucking Sagat in Thailand.
She built like, bruh. She built like Zangief, so probably so, bro.
Oh my god, USSR.
Bro. What's the shit when you go fight my man Vega? The music be in the background.
Dun, 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 dun. That's Spain.
That nigga used to drive me crazy on Super Street Fighter 2 when he used to jump off that motherfucking cage like Rey Mysterio.
That shit is crazy, bro. Shout out to Vega though.
Bro, I used to go crazy.
They really had that man be a narcissistic European man, bro.
Hey, he looked like Mustafa Ali too.
That what, bro? What?
Vega?
Bro, saying Vega, a Puerto Rican Mustafa Ali is crazy.
Wait, Vega was Puerto Rican?
I think he is Puerto Rican.
Nah, he's from Spain, bro. He not no Puerto Rican.
No, he's Puerto Rican because he had a ponytail.
Yeah.
And the snake tattoo.
Yeah. And he had a blade.
I mean, you know what? You know, they did colonize the Taino Indians, but you know, I put my kufi on for 2 seconds, but we'll get
They colonized a lot of places, bro. You see Colino Alvarez, that tells you everything you need to know.
I mean, shit. You seen the Philippines?
Depending on what part we up here really. Kyrie be proud of this conversation we had.
Listen, man, you seen with the Spanish last names, it all makes sense. Fam, pulling up this Vega.
All right, man, that's a Yakub man.
No, look at them shoes. He definitely Puerto Rican, bro.
That is a Yakubian man,
bro.
He got the biscuits on.
Nah. Ashanti traveling like Street Fighter 2 is hilarious, bro.
Bro, she's never at home, bro. Never at home, bro. I'm like, she don't even be at the Airbnb posted. She just be like, she be outside next to the goddamn monkeys and the trees and big ass coconuts and shit that look like the Goombas from Super Mario. She just be posted by there getting flicks off. Like, bro, she hire a camera person and a jet and she off. I'm starting to think like maybe these are like old
Turks and Caicos.
Like maybe these are like old tour photos, like, you know what I mean? And she just uploading it, like she tricking us by just uploading them like every day. Like, yeah, I was just here. Like, this was 10 years ago.
She couldn't even stay for the Keisha Cole verses. She was late for that. She was probably coming from fucking. Oh my god, bro! Are you watching Giannis dribble right now, bro?
Oh no, they got him shook. He's scared to death, bro. He pressing that turbo button even more.
That motherfucker backdashing like Blanca right now.
Like, bro, Blake Griffin locking you down. It might be time to get you a shooting coach. It might be time to pass more. Like, Blake Griffin ain't played defense since 28.
He tricked y'all. He tricked y'all, man.
Like, bro, if you look up defensive plays by Blake Griffin over the course of his career, like, bro, that video should be no more than a minute.
Bro.
He's legit been in the league, what, 13 years now?
No, he's been in the league for a while.
Like 12, 13 years, yeah.
09.
Shit, I was in high school when Blake went to the Clippers.
That's crazy. I remember.
That was 09 because I remember that drive vividly. That's the same day MJ died. I was watching the drive.
Nike talk Anthony Bennett going crazy. He getting mad right now.
Damn, nigga, Steph Curry really been in the league for 12 years, and nobody saw this coming. Everybody thought that shit.
Man, don't bring that draft up, bro.
Yeah, y'all could, bro. If y'all would have had
Kyrie,
don't do it.
Steph, don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah, we know. Yeah.
Yeah, no, we wouldn't be talking about Steph Curry right now.
You.
We definitely wouldn't be talking about him right now.
Yuck.
Steph Curry would have went to the Knicks and been Rod Strickland.
Damn, that's fucked up.
That's
not like Rod Strickland, but he would have been straight up Rod Strickland.
Shout out to Rod Strickland, New York City legend, also.
Like, there's no way. All right,
that's where Kyrie inherited the layup package from.
Did he? Him
Yeah.
and
Bro, you don't know that Ross was his godfather?
oh yeah, because he used to play with the trash bags over the ball or something like that
Well,
to work on his handle.
they used to play. Yeah, well, the plastic bag over the basketball. Yeah, but he Rod Strickland and Kyrie's because Kyrie's pops was from Jersey, I think.
Yeah, he is.
So Rod Strickland and Kyrie's pops used to play ball. Play ball. They basically grew up together.
Wait, I thought he was from the Bronx.
Rod Strickland?
No, Kyrie's dad.
Yeah, Kyrie's dad is from the Bronx, I think.
Yeah.
So like they grew up together, basically.
And then he went to Australia and
then they went to Australia. But yeah, that's why I say low key Kyrie got his package from the layup package.
thank you, sir.
Pause.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, that's what. Yeah, they were saying like that's how like he learned that shit because like his pops like played like that, and especially Rod Strickland. Like if you ever watch a Rod Strickland highlight, if you never watch a Rod Strickland play ball, bro, that motherfucker was nice.
No, Ron Strickland was cold as hell.
Definitely, but oh my god, that nasty ass shot. Anyways, but moving on, Doug, we went on a whole fucking ramble. We talking about Ashanti fucking traveling like Street Fighter.
I low key like this. I low key like this episode because you know what I mean we trying to build the chemistry and it's working. So it's like we just all freestyling.
Bruh, Ashanti traveling like Street Fighter is still hilarious, bruh.
Go to the IG. Matter of fact,
I don't need to because we heard about it, bruh. She was taking pictures of random white men. She's like, no, that's like my restaurant manager.
She stay lying though. That's what's up.
She stay lying though.
She sure was lying about that Jordan Lucas relationship, but he wasn't, and I ain't mad at him because I definitely will be.
That's hilarious, bro.
If I was putting out light skin, white genocide motivation music, I'll be saying, "Yeah, I'm with Ashanti."
That's wild.
She don't love herself for doing that.
Hey man, all I know is Laker fans, stop trying to think everybody's going to your team, man.
Oh my gosh,
I'm gonna find that list, bro.
It's as bad. It's worse than Yankee fans, bro.
All right, so with this Damian Lillard stuff going on,
he's not going anywhere.
I really don't think he's going nowhere either.
He's not, bro. Like, bro, Terry Stotts is gonna go coach for Indiana because Indiana fired that IKEA employee that was the coach. Bro, do you see that man's last name? That man's last name sound like an IKEA table.
Where the fuck did they find him at? Like Geek Squad?
Told you they found him in IKEA. Now, I think he was an assistant in Toronto. I think he was an assistant. He was either an associate or an assistant in Toronto. I forgot exactly his position, but they fired him. So now Stotts is looking with the Blazers coach. I mean, we said this a couple weeks ago. Terry Stotts is basically a dead man walking.
Yep, you said that.
And he's gone. So, I mean, supposedly Mike D'Antoni was interested in the job. We'll see how that happens because white coaches sure love to fall up. They should give it to what was homie who could have gotten the Minnesota job? Vanderpool, who was with Portland. I don't know if y'all heard that story. He's the assistant. He's like the associate, I think, in Minnesota now. But his name is David Vanderpool. He was they were saying he should have gotten the Minnesota job, but they gave it to that dude from the other Raptors assistant. But I think he would be good because like Dame said that he was very instrumental in his development. D'Antoni's interested in the job.
Yeah,
Jason Kidd
said
he's not going to go for it because he's comfortable. So, but with Dame, I think they're gonna trade. They gotta trade somebody. I was gonna say maybe try a year with a new coach and see how it works, but
don't give it. Go ahead.
I wouldn't be surprised if somebody. No, I was saying I wouldn't be surprised if somebody goes. Like somebody got
CJ McCollum.
Well, CJ McCollum going somewhere.
Yeah, he's done. He's done.
Your cousin gotta go, bro.
I'm dead.
Your cousin gotta go. It's hilarious.
I'm
did
dead,
I do that? Yeah, you did do that,
Mike. Did I do that? It's crazy.
My cousin CJ McCollum.
He said,
I don't claim him. He married to Yaku.
Bruh.
Didn't they say his girl looked like RVD?
I'm not bringing up that tweet, damn it. I didn't want to bring it up, bro. You did. Yeah, somebody tweeted that his woman looked like Rob Van Dam. I'll tell you, man. These tweets when they be compared to wrestlers be hilarious, bro.
Hey man, listen. Usually, he went to Ohio, right? Or he from
He
Ohio?
went to he's from Ohio. He went to what's that fucking school in Pennsylvania? Lehigh.
Hey man, usually, that be Division I football players. They usually go for, tainted milk. He did a totally opposite, bro. He did that. Like, bro, you an NBA player. Like most NBA player women be bad. I don't, That's why he stepped out of bounds, bro. He been out of bounds in his personal life too, bro.
That's crazy.
Like, bro, you had no reason to dribble. Like, you at the 3-point line, bro. On the perimeter. Like, you had no point to dribble.
I can sense Dame's frustration, but I think they'll try to do. I mean, they got to get a good coach, but we'll see what happens. I mean, it's too early to tell. Because there's been the Nick rumor that popped up again. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but I try to not believe any of that shit until it actually happens. I don't Photoshop players on Nick jerseys. I'm not that type of fan. So
that's just crazy to me too.
Hey man, Heat fans were saying, I think it was a Heat fan page was like, can the Heat get Dame Lillard? I'm like, if y'all don't get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Listen, they trying to be up here like the Lakers.
Y'all motherfuckers couldn't even trade LMFAO. Y'all think y'all gonna get Damian Lillard? Oh, now y'all want to trade them? Okay.
So what if this new head coach and possibly a new player that comes into Portland and they still fucking lose? Then Dame definitely got to go then.
Oh, then Dame is gone. Yeah.
Yeah, like he don't have to, you know what I mean? He not running from the grind. He's been there for like 10 years. It's like, bro, you're not running from the grind. Like, I don't know what's in Portland, but it's probably not good. I feel
Nothing. Meth heads.
That's hilarious, bro.
Well, you could do crack.
I think honestly too, now that I think about it, if you really think about it, Dame Lillard is the reason why Terry Stotts was the Portland coach for so long. Oh, hell no. Nah. Oh, my God. Dang. Yes, sir.
PJ Tucker's trying his best, bro. He tried his best. You might want to go ahead and put some football cleats on, bro.
Them Kobe 4s ain't going to save you, my brother.
But he's getting body right now.
By KD?
I mean,
fucking bopped them.
That goes without saying, bro. Like, there's nobody legit that's been able. Not even Tony Allen, bro. Tony Allen, all NBA defensive first team, even him, bro. He can't guard KD.
I've always said like KD is like a fucking top like 5 mismatch at NBA history, bro.
He might be.
That man is 7 foot. He dribbles like a point guard,
and his shooting ability is crazy.
And he shoots like an elite 2 or 3, elite 2 or an elite 3, and is efficient. Like you can't you can't stop him. You can't. You just gotta hope he misses. PJ Tucker tried to fuck with him and push him and do all that crazy stuff and get in his face, and he said, "All right, bet."
Yeah, that doesn't. I think it doesn't phase KD. Like he likes that shit.
He like that shit. Come on, you see how messy he is on the internet? You know he like that in real life. That motherfucker don't even comb his hair. You think he can, bro?
No,
that motherfucker don't comb his hair and wear Marvin Gaye beanies, bro.
Them BDBs just be cracking, bro. He don't do shit to it, bro. He don't put no grease in his head. Try to comb it down. He got the sunspot. He copied my whole fucking flow by having that, bro. I'm like, I need to be rich so I could just have my son being my cool spot just showing.
KD need a fucking Carhartt collab, bro.
For them shoes, yeah.
For New York, for the streets, bro. Bro, why James? Never mind, man. I ain't gonna cut on James Harden, bro. I was gonna say James Harden had the Eric B and Rakim braids for like 2 weeks. I was like, oh shit, that Eric B?
Bro,
Shout out to the legendary Eric B. and Rakim.
These NBA players hair stuff. I mean, PJ, he putting the clip. He trying.
Keyword trying.
He about to get shook though.
E for effort. Look at this. Oh my god.
He trying, bro.
Give me the ball back. Oh wow, Joe Harris missing gimmies. That's crazy.
Oh, I'm a little bit ahead of y'all, but bro.
Sorry, while we pod, we're watching the last minute of the Bucks Nets game.
Yeah, I mean, fuck it, y'all here.
Fuck it, we here. But that's crazy, bro. I told you, bro. Giannis, Blake Griffin really.
He bodying him, bro.
He's
Giannis playing. I've never seen Blake Griffin play this much defense. Like, if I'm a Pistons fan, yo, he definitely not welcome there. Like, Marcel ain't welcome to Detroit. Blake Griffin definitely ain't welcome to Detroit.
He going crazy.
I swear, Vez gonna crack a pint on his head.
Bro, he definitely got to check in with Trick.
He got to check in with Trick.
He gonna take that nigga chain like Young Bird.
They gonna just carry him around like Young Bird chain. Big ass nigga, 6'9", 250.
Bro, that chain is fucking legendary, bro. What
and you young that? And you know about that, which is crazy.
Yeah, bro. I remember that shit like it was yesterday.
That was 07, 08.
Bro, that chain was passed around like crazy.
Look, and that's around the time the nasty man Brian Pumper started wearing fake jewelry, trying to get his shit snatched. People was pulling up to him at the Fox Hills Mall like, nah, we don't even want that, cuz.
Bruh.
That nigga used to walk around with a Braun Strowman nasty ass wife beater on at the mall. So
I know Brian Pumper still cop G-Unit tank tops off eBay.
No, he still got his old ones, bro.
They be like, "Are you Lloyd Banks?"
Oh, that's funny. I remember we used to say that. I forgot all about that. People used to legit say that because they had the waves and all that shit.
Brian. That is a crazy man, bro.
Dog, I used to see him all. I promise to God, right-handed guy, bro. I used to see him all the time, bro, at random spots.
Doing what? He was still wearing that fake ass jewelry.
Dog, I think this motherfucker is like a figment of my imagination. Like, yo, I used to just see him. Like, he might be what's name from Death Note, bro. Like, I used to see him all.
He like Yagami.
Yeah, he like Yagami from Death Note.
Wear fake jewelry.
I used to see him at the most random fucking spots, bro. When I lived in like the valley, like 2015, 2016 or longer than that, so like 2020. But it's like, bro, 2015, 2016, I used to see him at the most outlandish spots near my crib. Like he drives like an old ass Honda, something like that, like a 92 Honda, some car like that. And he has this little ass dog. Bruh, I used to see him all the time just riding around.
He drive a what?
Bruh, like an old ass Toyota or something like that. Just riding around. Like, bruh, this is like the Valley. Like, why are you here, bro?
Bruh.
Like, out of everywhere else, you here. And then I used to see him at the train station and shit like that downtown LA on Pico at the Blue Line.
Who the fuck are these? Is that Jeffrey McWild from Virtual Fighter cheering for Giannis? What the fuck is going on in this arena?
No, I think they play for the whatever team, football team. Obviously, because you see
for the Packers.
I think so. Well, I don't like the Packers, so I don't keep up with their roster. But you see, it's a white girl next to them wearing
makes sense. Never mind.
YSL. So
yeah, that's all I had to hear.
Yeah, it's a white girl next to two buff ass dark skinned dudes. So yeah, there you go.
Bro, this play, bro, what
she about to be on black.
What the, bro? Oh my god.
What else we got?
All right, man. All right, I think the speaking of the MLB, we'll talk about baseball really quick, and it's gonna be very brief, bro. And I'm just gonna keep this in one sentence. we were talking about how these young dudes in baseball are starting to make the game shine, and then they just take it away because we make racist comments like I have not seen a pitcher with a do-rag since Tom Seaver. So we'll talk about this anyway because there's all these micro and macro level things when it comes to black players in different sports. Started with Marcus Stroman. So y'all don't know Marcus Stroman pitches for the Mets. He wears a do-rag under his fitteds. Like I always joke around and say he's literally the Memphis Bleak of baseball. Like, he dead wears do-rags. You watch Met games, he be wearing do-rags. Like he was wearing blue ones, orange ones. Why they showing these white men touching each other? Like, come on, man. Anyways.
Bro, it's Milwaukee. Ain't shit out there.
Bro, they're like all of Tyler Hero's little cousins. Anyways. But yeah, they made racist
that wears like fake jewelry.
Like that wears Brian Pumper jewelry. Yeah. But yeah, so Tyler, with Stroman, he was pitching in Arizona, and Bob Brenly, who was actually the Arizona Diamondbacks manager back in the day, basically made some wise ass comment saying, "Damn, I haven't." He said something like, "Oh, the last time I saw a pitcher wearing a do-rag was Tom Seaver." Mind you, rest in peace, Tom Seaver. I mean, as a white man, but rest in peace to him. One of the best, probably the greatest pitcher in Mets history, one of the greatest pitchers of all time. But to say some stupid shit like that, it's like shit like that is why baseball is where it's at right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like you have all these young guys who are killing. Like you got Tatis Jr., you got all those dudes on the White Sox, you got Tim Anderson, Moncada, and Eloy, and Yermin Mercedes. Even on the Mets, you got, like I said, Stroman, who's like being himself, just like the man just wearing a fucking do-rag under his fitted. What's the problem with that? Like. Then you got out of all things with the White Sox, yeah, they've been killing. But, Tony La Russa, like, is their manager, and Tony La Russa been saying some questionable shit all season long. But there's that. Then we go into the whole thing with the baseballs where, they're saying allegedly pitchers are actually putting shit on the baseball to give it more spin on it. And there have been two pitchers who have been allegedly in trouble with that, with not Jacob DeGrom, with Garrett Cole and with the Yankees and Trevor Bauer with the Dodgers. And now allegedly people are trying to say Jacob DeGrom does it, but the numbers have shown that he just got better and better because he's literally been the best pitcher in baseball for the last 5 years, if you want to talk about it. But I just wanted to make a brief statement. This is why with baseball it's hard to talk about, because we could talk, the bad shit always shadows the good shit. Like we could talk about how Shohei Ohtani is going fucking crazy here, 504 home runs, and pitching for the Angels going and pitching really well. But then, then we have to go, we could talk about how the Mets happen to be a first place team in the NL East despite all their injuries. Yet we have to talk about a fucking white man saying something about racism just because a pitcher's wearing a do-rag, or these stupid unwritten rules of baseball, and white writers and such getting mad at these young dudes because they want to wear their chains while they play baseball. Like it's just, this shit is just annoying. Honestly, that's why I have not talked much about baseball on this podcast, even though it's a sports podcast, because it just pisses me off. But yeah. that's my rant on it. But
yeah, like I said, because we initially started out with baseball, and I do watch baseball, but it's like I categorize, or I put everything in order as to when I'll watch it. So NBA is always going to come first. Wrestling, for the most part, because I got to talk about it, is like number 2. And then boxing, even though I'm not obligated to talk about boxing, even though I would like to more, that's number 3. So those are my favorite sports right there, kind of. And football as well. So it's like, what I mean? With baseball, I kind of put it in the back burner because there's so many games. And then because right now, the NBA is on later than what it used to be 2 years ago. When the world was quote unquote normal, I would be watching baseball right now. Well, I'll getting ready to, because the finals.
Well, yeah, the finals will be wrapping up at this time.
Yeah, so it's like, but we got the finals all the way. The finals don't start till July, which is crazy. And then they just announced today that the season is going back to regular with the first game October 15th. So.
Which is stupid.
Yeah, because I'm like, they only gonna have August, September, like 2 months off.
Yeah, because they usually start on Halloween, don't they?
Well, it was Halloween for a long time, and then they wanted to push the season up, so they started it 2 weeks in advance. But the thing is they're supposed to have at least, in regards from the finals to the, excuse me, from the basically the end of the finals until the first game, or basically until training camp, until game 1 of the season, it's supposed to be 90 days.
That's crazy.
That's like the moratorium. Like, it's supposed to be 3 months where, in between the finals and then when they report for training camp. And now, like, that's gonna get shortened to, I mean, when do the finals start? The mid-July, right?
Yeah.
The finals are supposed to end mid to late July, and you're only giving them, if the season's supposed to start October 15th, training camp is really mid to late September.
End of September, yeah. And then the preseason, so it's like you only gonna have like a month off again.
Basically, especially with the Olympics.
Yeah.
It might be some players that might be like, fuck that.
Which I think they should protest and say, fuck it. Like, just let all the fucking white players go and go end up in 6th place.
Yeah, because they ain't gonna play no defense. They just gonna be shooting.
Because fuck the Olympics. But man. But it's just with baseball too. Like, we will be talking about it, but now it's not only that with the NBA being on, but I think it's just all the negative shit that's been going on with baseball that's just been so terrible to think about. Like, and it's crazy because I've actually been watching games. Like, when Bass and I talk off air, like I'll be like, yo, I'm watching the Met game, like, because I have MLB TV and I can watch it. But even now, like, I barely focus on some of the other stuff because it's just so terrible to think, because every time something good comes out of it, where it's like Tatis hits a home run, it's like you have some writer talking about, oh, it's a bad thing for a player to celebrate. Like, you can't celebrate a home run because you're gonna get a baseball thrown at your head in the next inning, which I think is some bullshit. But that's why we are where we are in regards to talking about baseball. So
I ain't watched baseball since the Royals won the World Series.
Man, fuck the Royals, bro.
Relax, damn.
Mets.
I forgot. We beat y'all. I forgot about that.
Yeah, y'all beat the Mets, man. Yeah, we should have won fucking game 2 or 3, whichever one that was, and we fucking Matt Harvey wanted. Yo, let me say an extra inning. Fuck the series up. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. The Mets. So last night the Mets played the Orioles. I guess we'll talk about this real quick. So the Mets played the Orioles and beat them like 14-1, bro. And Matt Harvey was the starting pitcher. I low-key felt bad. I was like, damn, like, I'm happy we smoking this team because they asked, but I'm like, damn, we might get Matt Harvey designated for assignment by fucking 4th of July, bro.
Right.
He might not have a job. But then that was kind of his fault too, because he wanted to go out and fucking party all the time. And hang out with all the models and go to Ranger games instead of going to pitch. So, I mean, hey, that's how shit happens, bro. But shit gonna get real. We'll see what happens after baseball season. After NBA season, if baseball starts to get their shit together when we try to talk about it.
Probably not. Yeah, that's that. We definitely gonna have to figure out. We're gonna have to get creative because after the off season, like most people, even the main people that's in press after the NBA goes off, it's like, what do we talk about? And then we can't do like ESPN, and that's why people are tapped out of ESPN, where they keep talking about, what do you think this person gonna do in the off season? Like, bro, who gives a fuck? It's not probably gonna happen. So it's like we definitely got to get creative this offseason, which ain't that hard to do. The Jazz and the Clippers are coming on, so this is when I make my exit off of this shit right here, because I will not be watching a Jazz game.
That's funny. I'm gonna just leave that shit playing, bro. I mean, yeah. Also, the Bucks just won a game 3. Oh my god, this is nasty.
Please hurry up, Fire Stick. Slow ass Fire Stick. Let me get this off my screen. The whites are on my screen. I'm looking at a clan rally.
Wee Olden Polynice getting his Defensive Player of the Year trophy.
I really wish Donovan Mitchell would lead his team. I mean, obviously he got this deal, so that won't happen, man.
Yeah, I wish Donovan Mitchell would just come back home.
Anywhere, bro. I don't give a fuck.
No, come back, come home to New York, man.
He is from New York.
You could go watch all the Met games you want to watch, bro.
I wish he would play for the Hornets.
I mean, I mean, they practically played in. He practically grew up like right where the Knicks practice. So, but he moved to Connecticut. But yeah, well, that's because his pops works for the Mets. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
And pitched for the Mets in the late '90s.
That's why.
Yeah, Pat Mahomes' pops did too. I mean, you probably did know that. But
yeah, I knew that.
Yeah, I think they pitched together. Actually, I think. I know Pat Mahomes' pops was on the '99 wildcard team. I forgot what year Donovan Mitchell's dad played for the Mets. But, yeah, his pops work. I think his pops works in like the PR department for the Mets now. Like he has like a front office job somewhere. So he always be like tweeting about watching games and shit. So yeah, you should come back to New York and go watch some Met games. Get out of Utah, Donovan. Free yourself from the shackles of a white man.
Shit, he probably end up marrying you cool pretty soon.
Oh man, you see when you say shit like that, bro. Shit like that gonna happen.
He's in Utah.
Wait, you said Mitchell?
Yeah, Donovan Mitchell.
No, you know what's crazy? I don't know why I'll be storing this type of memory. Apparently, he's dating what's the name?
Who?
A Violator. Chris Lighty, his daughter.
Really?
Yeah.
Where the fuck you find that at? Doggy Diamonds TV?
No, this definitely sounds like the T Report. I randomly saw that like a year or so ago.
That's crazy. You see, you just gave me another reason why I should come back to New York, bro.
Yeah. Like, bro, like, you know what I mean? Nah, I don't. You can't go ahead and indulge in the milk, bro.
Bro, this Utah court look like fucking PlayStation 1 graphics.
Hey, man, I'm watching diners, drive-ins, and dives. I have no idea what's going on.
Bro, he have a restaurant down here. That shit's not that good.
Bro, he got a restaurant everywhere. He got over 40.
That's crazy.
Oh,
Guy Fieri.
Guy Fieri, yeah.
Guy Fieri the God.
Bro, look, Guy Fieri looked just like fucking Mike Ratonda's kid, bro. He looked like the Fiend. He looked like the Fiend, bro. He looked like Bray Wyatt, bro.
Guy Fieri looking like the Fiend is crazy.
Hey,
you got to be a fiend to eat that shit, though.
Yeah, shout out to Bray Wyatt for getting JoJo pregnant.
Nah, fuck all that. Prayers down.
Yeah, bitch bad.
Bruh.
It shouldn't have been me, not him.
Bruh, both of y'all acting like y'all being horny over here, bruh.
Yeah, he know he shouldn't be because yeah.
I'm about to call Marcel and Banks, Keith Van Horn, and Jeff Hornacek.
I'm just saying, bro. She bad as fuck.
I'm just saying, bro. You need to relax. To calm down. Oh man, I wish Donovan Mitchell was doing this in the Knicks jersey. Anyways, Tyloo looking clueless right now. Damn, I wish I could call LeBron here. Speaking
Why
of,
is somebody getting emotional because this little 12-year-old kid or however old he is getting emotional because Blueface FaceTimed him?
Oh, I saw that. I saw that.
The world coming to a smooth end. I like Blueface music, but the world coming to a good.
Blueface is doing what?
That's
FaceTime the kid and the kid crying, going crazy.
That's
like, bro, they don't even like these ain't new Power Rangers. Like Blueface already dressed like a Power Ranger and sound like what?
That's her. That's her. Subscribe to his OnlyFans.
Bruh, remember when
Blueface rap like he in Star Fox.
Don't worry about me, catch it back.
Don't worry about
down.
Me. Don't do a fucking barrel roll.
Like a barrel roll, no crib.
I'm doing barrel roll crib. You ain't catch me slipping. Do a barrel roll do a barrel roll. I'm clipping.
Help me. You fucking always need help, bro. Goddamn, all the damn time, bro. You the only one, Slippy, that needs some help. The only one, bro. Everybody else handling their own shit.
That's hilarious.
That shit is funny, bro.
The damn bird, he got an attitude. The motherfucking rabbit straight, but you the only one. I might play Star Fox, bro.
I should cop it for $13 a couple months ago.
On Super Nintendo?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Bang, I told you, bro. I got all the games.
Nah, for real. I might have to go ahead and do that, bro. Well, I got emulators. You got the real shit.
I got the real deals. Bro, shit. Told you, man. When you touch down here, that's what I be doing.
Oh yeah, no, we definitely gotta do that.
Playing that NFL Blitz and shit, all that. Bro, Blueface rapping like Star Fox is hilarious, though.
Blueface, baby, yeah, all right.
Or that, all right.
Barrel roll Tatiana.
Like, bro.
On crack.
Like the next one is gonna be that because they haven't put out one for a Switch. That's why I haven't got a Switch. They haven't put out a Metroid or they haven't put out a Star Fox game. Until then, I'm not getting the Switch.
They might as well put out the Metroid because they still doing the development for the new one.
Bro, it's been 3.
Dog,
how long has the Switch been out? 4 years now?
5 years? No, it's been 5 years.
Like, bruh.
No. It's been about 4 years. You're right. I was working at Best Buy when that shit came out. Yeah,
it's crazy because this man, you said fucking worked everywhere, bro.
Low key. Light skinned niggas do be working everywhere, bro. I done had 20 jobs.
I used to work at Best Buy.
That's hilarious, dog.
That's gonna be the real show your work. When we talk about the jobs we had before. Yeah, we putting out. We got some content for the off season, bro. And it's definitely gonna be better than a album from a dude named J. Cole.
Oh man, don't do that. I actually like that J. Cole album. I ain't gonna hold you.
When the last time you listened to it?
Like a couple days ago.
Marcel, when the last time you listened to it?
I have not listened to that album.
I listened to Punching the Clock. That was the last one I listened to.
I'm legit about to ask somebody when the last time y'all listened to that J. Cole album.
No,
I ain't heard got a peep.
I've been cycling because, like I told, like I like Banks, like so, like Marcel, I kind of say this on there too. Like I'm one of the people I will listen to all new music, and then I go into a phase. Like I have a very weird taste. Like I will go listen to fucking like new rap, and then I'll go listen to all the late '90s shit, and then go listen to like early '90s house music, and like not listen to no rap for 2 weeks. So like I'm at the point where like I went back to listening to old music. So
no, we about the same, bro. Like I listen to rap, but not really. Like I listen to R&B and house. That's it.
I listen to straight ignorant shit. So
I know.
Yeah. We can tell.
All these damn names, Marcel G 1017, Young 60 51 and shit, Xbox Live usernames and shit.
V-Lone Byron. No.
V-Lone Shooter 88. Like
V-Lone CJ.
Oh, hey man, stop the V-Lone, man. Hey.
V-Lone CJ McCollum.
No, it's a nigga I know, man. His name is Tyler. He looks like CJ McCollum.
If his name is Tyler, definitely. That sound like a nigga that look like CJ McCollum. He definitely go crazy on Smash Brothers. He got a little afro.
Bruh. His name is
Tyler. Am I lying?
His name is Tyler. He definitely
Tyler dude. Well, Tyler dude did have an afro at one point, but he went to the military. So.
Oh, so he just killing niggas and playing Smash Brothers.
No, he back in town. He on
2K. Killing niggas and playing Smash Brothers and 2K. That PTSD got him going crazy on 2K. I'll find your fucking IP address.
No, that's crazy because Tyler's not like that. What's wrong with you? He's more the chill person in the group.
That's the nigga you watch out for. He moving around like he's Sam Fisher. Oh shit. All right, what else we got?
Let's see. I got the topics up. I just gotta pull up the next one. Let's see what's going on. I literally just had the little tight this. Bro, you see, we went on such a crazy tangent talking about fucking the Blueface rapping like Star Fox.
You want me just? I got them all queued up. I can just throw the dart and we just. Go
we
there.
got a couple. We got a couple left. I mean, y'all want to talk about the Julio? You know what? We'll talk about the Julio Jones trade.
Julio.
So Julio Jones is going to the Tennessee Titans. It looks like for just a second round pick as of now. But what are y'all thoughts?
I mean, they're gonna have Block Boy JB come out that lab and do the opening song. Who they about to have? Dude's about to have them opening.
You seen that tweet? You seen that the Block Boy JB tweet that I sent y'all earlier?
That's why.
You know what would have been funnier? I was like, damn, that shit was funny, but it would have been funny if he said the Nike Factory.
No, they're about to have.
Because remember, the Nike Factory is in Memphis.
You said what?
They're about to have Country Black Memphis Jug on the.
Bruh, Country Black got CTE. He don't know what the fuck a Titans is. He still think they the Houston Oilers.
Tennessee Oilers.
That motherfucker thinks Steve McNair's still alive.
All right, so yeah, Julio Jones.
That's volume 23 will show you work. No, I'm playing. All right, I'm gonna show. Nah, shout to Steve McNair though. But yeah, he definitely got the red Titans jersey from back in the day.
The Water Boy jersey.
Nah, remember that one year they had a red alternate, like when they first went to Tennessee.
Yeah, that's the one Steve McNair was wearing on his head.
That's the shit that fucking I think it was Nas's brother was wearing like in an Uchiwala video or some shit.
Oh, you talking the all red joint?
Yeah, it was all red with the navy sleeves.
Yeah.
Yeah, Country Black definitely got like a fucking Kevin Mawai jersey or some shit from there and think that he's still playing for them.
And is yours still there?
Hey, that white boy Frank Watcher, he pretty good.
Yeah, like yo, he's such a legend. Like he started off every bar. Yeah, I rob. Yeah, I steal. Yeah, I put your body in the field. Everybody should start off their bars like that.
This motherfucker sound like Eddie Guerrero and shit.
No. Speaking of that shit, that nasty ass SmackDown versus Raw when they have all the wrestlers talking about Trish Stratus, bro.
Don't worry about it. That account is blocked on my page and Show Your Work Network page.
That was disgusting. That was nasty.
No,
Banks,
I don't know what I missed, but I'm glad
Nelson, it's disgusting, bro. It's nasty.
It's another wrestling page that just be outlandishly just like not even horny. They just fucking pervs, bro. And it's like I don't understand these wrestling pages. Like, bro, I legit have 48 pages banned or blocked, I should say, on my personal page. I didn't even know it was that many. Legit, most of them, other than DJ Academics, is wrestling pages. Like, I got AEW, Brandy Rose, Cody Rose, like, Brandy Rose broke my heart for the last time. I had to block her. Like, bruh, I got so many. All of them are wrestling page, bruh. Like I keep saying, it's a cardinal rule. If your Abby is a fan page, Abby of like Sasha Banks or something like that, I know it's about to be some bullshit. That person's, I think it's Sasha Banks, bro. And the way it's worded and the fact that they have a Joy phone, I don't want to deal with that shit.
Damn, you're not fucking with Cody Belafonte?
No, I'm not fucking with Dominican Cody. No.
Cuban Cody Rhodes? No.
Sammy Sosa Rhodes? No, I ain't fucking with him.
Sammy Sosa. Bro, he just want to be Dusty. He want to be his pops so bad.
Why? Because we gonna have that conversation eventually.
Hey man,
he want to be the booker. He want to be everything.
If he want to be like him now, he can make that happen.
Cody Dolezal.
I'm Dusty Rose.
Cody Dolezal.
Go ahead. If he want to be like him now, go ahead. Pull the Steve McNair.
Oh, come on, Banks. Come on, dog.
Edit.
That's an edit. That is a legitimate edit, bro. Yo, you are you got to edit that. Just play the Khalif Muhammad soundbite.
Hey, don't piss Brandy off. She not gonna do what happened. The unfortunate thing that happened to that man, but I don't know what she probably called him heifer like she did. Yo, that's the only great promo I could ever remember from AEW. That's probably the greatest promo ever. Overall, as a company, it's heifer. That's what it's gonna be called forever.
Heifer, man. This ain't 1982. What the fuck,
Bro? That shit lives in infamy. Like the only time I think about a promo, it relates back to that. Like that's the greatest promo in AEW history. Their greatest match included Red Velvet, included the Queen, the Goddess Jade Cargill, Cody Rhodes, and Shaq. Like, bro, that's their best match they've ever had.
that's crazy.
I'm not gonna speak on it.
You already know why.
I'm not gonna speak on it.
You know who the best worker in that company too?
Cool, Sonny Kiss.
Ooh.
What time is it?
We're not about to go into that because
Luchasaurus is the best worker in AEW.
He can't stay healthy, bro.
You know he was on Big Brother.
What show was that? The Fat People show?
No,
no. That's
yeah. It's a show on CBS. It's a show on CBS. It's like a group of people. They in his house for I don't know, like for the whole summer, and they basically competing against each other and being on teams and shit like that. The shit been on for like 20 years.
Yeah, but I've heard of. I've never seen Big Brother, but I've heard about it.
My grandma watched that shit.
Amen.
So he was trying to get some booty by being a T-Rex. He was chasing women around with the T-Rex. Put this nigga in
that's before he started wrestling.
So he was. How does he look? I feel like he looks like an incel, like a tall ass Capitol Stormer. Like you walking around with a lucha fucking T-Rex mask on in 2021, bruh. You big ass baby.
Nah,
he go to Universal Studios and get turned, bruh.
That motherfucker just like a Star Fox character.
Somehow we got to integrate Star Fox into this episode.
That's gonna be the intro. Them talking.
Oh yeah, no, you already know I got that. Let me see what this is. Is this
Who
him?
Yeah, that's him.
That motherfucker look like a whitewashed Jason Momoa.
That's a good one.
He definitely just does DMT every single day, bro. No wonder he thinks he's a T-Rex, bro. His fucking brain cells is gone. His brain cells is a million.
Bro, he turned into the Toad.
Yeah, his brain cells is like millions of light years before.
That's crazy. Bro, I love how we said let's talk about the Julio Jones trade, and we talked to like for 10 seconds about that shit.
Good. They about to run the AFC. What you want?
Yeah, for real, bro. They got Derrick Henry, AJ Brown, Julio Jones, and Tannehill. Ryan Tannehill. That's gonna be fun.
And we played these motherfuckers this year too.
God bless.
Yeah. God bless. Good luck and God bless, my brother.
Yeah, Tyrann Matthew, you gonna be tired as hell. What the fuck I do?
Is that how Honey Badger sound? First of all, I don't know why I just called that man that nickname. I'm never calling a grown man Honey Badger again. I know where the references come from, but still, bro, because that man legit had like a honey streak in his head, bro.
Hey man, he should live in his truth, bro.
Shit, I thought that was gonna be Sonny Kiss alternate ego.
Oh my god.
Man, leave Sonny Kiss.
For the listeners that's listening right now, so we was in the chat earlier talking about Herschel Walker's son.
We can't talk about
it. And it was crazy. It was crazy. That's all I gotta say.
I thought you were gonna say that Sonny Kiss.
Yeah, we can't say everything.
No, man. Hey, man.
Just know that it was crazy.
I went to the Danger Zone one time already. I'm not going.
Bro, all I said was that he inherited his father's CTE. That's all I said.
No, me and Banks was going both.
No, don't do that, bro.
We can't. Yeah.
I'm not gonna say what I said, but it was crazy.
Nah, you ain't saying that. You actually ain't saying nothing crazy. It's just hilarious because it's just like, bro, why? How did this come about, bro?
And I got way more jokes, but I gotta leave in the group chat, and I can go to another level. But we won't do that.
Nah, bro. Funny, nah.
I voted for Trump because that nigga sound like Carissa explains it all. Tell us why he was a Republican.
Bruh, sounded like Carissa explains it all. It's hilarious.
That's before your time. Okay, so Marcel, that's before your time. So he sounds like
I know what it is. It's the girl from Sabrina Teenage Witch. I know.
Yeah, there you go. He definitely sounds like that. Clueless. Essentially, he is clueless in more ways than one.
Pat Beverly trick y'all, man.
Fuck him.
Yeah, why are we talking about the West Side Chicago nigga? Like, we're not talking anything positive about them.
He came into the game and just started just dropping the basketball, bro. Going everywhere. Hey.
That's what Herschel Walker is doing to his son, throwing that basketball at the top of his head and the football. Here, catch this. I don't want to. I want to be a ballerina, Dad. No.
Nah, it's because fucking Herschel Walker be wilding, bro. I told you, man. All them hits to the head, bro. That motherfucker's playing with marshmallows as helmets.
Yo, if you still got a he's still rocking a Webby Afro 2021, bro. He's 60 years old. He definitely don't have any construct of reality. He still think this 1972. He definitely called his white woman, his white wife, Jive Turkey. Did you make the greens?
Yeah, Jive Turkey.
Turkey, bitch. Yeah, I'm about to go head on. Go to this peace tree for Trump. Can you dig it?
Can you dig it? Bruh. Sweet, yo. Oh my God, bruh. Oh shit. Hey, all I'm gonna say is, bruh, speaking of white people being elevated, man, fuck tennis, bruh. I'm gonna keep it at that.
Oh, talk it.
Because this Naomi Osaka shit, before we get into the wrestling thing, and we wrap it up with wrestling like we always do, but so if y'all don't know, I mean, y'all been aware of it, but if you haven't, the last couple of weeks, Naomi Osaka basically said, listen, I'm going to play the French Open. I don't want to talk in between interviews. I'm kind of not mentally where I'm supposed to be, but I'm still going to play my game and still do what I do. And I said, I just don't want to do interviews 25-8. Now, the French Open and all of the Grand Slams, which is the U.S. Open, the Australian Open, and Wimbledon, basically united and said, well, if you don't do interviews, then we're going to fine you. And if we fine you and you keep doing it, we're going to default you, which is basically you forfeit the tournament. So Naomi Osaka actually told the French Open officials like a month before the tournament, hey, I don't want to do this. And they seemed cool with it. Now that they're at this point, she won her first match, didn't do the interview, and got fined $15,000. And then basically got threatened like, well, if you keep doing it, we're going to make you quit. Now, mind you, the thing is, at least this is, and I don't like doing this because I'm just like, yo, whatever, because she's like the best women's player in the world right now and is one of the most lucrative athletes in the world, not only for tennis, but in the world. But it's crazy how in tennis, like a lot of these white athletes, a lot of these fair-skinned athletes, even the better fair-skinned athletes, like Rafael Nadal is talking about, well, you should be doing this because, the media makes us who we are. Well, it's like, they really don't. They actually... she's like, listen, I'm tired of getting asked the same fucking questions for every interview. Like, I want to just play my game and that's it. They came to watch her play. They didn't come to watch her do interviews. And it's just fucking crazy. It's wild how, they made us whole stink about Naomi Osaka with all these players. And meanwhile, Roger Federer says, oh, I don't want to play anymore because I want to rest my body and all that shit. And nobody said nothing to Roger Federer, though. But Naomi Osaka, who's one of the more lucrative athletes in the world, they gave her a hard time for it. I think they do it because she's a black woman, and that's a whole other thing for another. That's a whole other story for another day because that's a thing. Black women are getting picked on in regards to their greatness and get picked apart, and it's just disgusting. But this is something. Tennis is such an elitist bullshit sport. that they're the reason why it's this shit like this is the reason why things don't go forward. These people make the sport. These people help make these federations their money. And you think you're gonna watch? You think some people are gonna watch tennis tournaments just just to watch other people instead of Naomi Osaka? Absolutely not. But that's just my view on it.
Yeah, like she's taking a break. She's looking out for her mental health, as she said, because it's kind of like you just want to go out there perform. You're tired. You don't want to deal with that bullshit, and then these white journalists, hey, can you give us an interview just so y'all could chop it up and say some bullshit to begin with? So it's like, really, what's the point of it all? Why should I do this? And then you wasting my time. You're going to switch my words. I can't be who I am. Like, nobody don't like the media. I mean, you see how Marcel mastered that, and he had us all saying, I'm thankful. And I'm just happy.
Right.
I'm thankful.
I'm here so I won't get fined.
Goodbye. Yeah. So he was just doing that because he already know how the media get down. And we still talking about those quotes years later. But, she do that, especially in that sport, then she looked at as the villain. So, yeah, however long she needs to take time off. I mean, she's a winner when she's coming back. She's a winner now. That money is crazy. The endorsement money that she been getting and the play
crazy.
money.
Crazy. She could save the money off them game checks. Fuck it.
Shouts out Corday too. He up here saying like y'all wiping up holes and my girl's a tennis winner or she's a winner or millionaire, whatever. I'm like, hey man, you ain't got to remind me of that.
Yeah, man. Hey, listen, at the end of the day, bro, a lot of these people who watch sports, they have this elitist mentality, like, yeah, we pay to watch you play. Mind you, these people, the players are the reason why the sport makes the league. So, I mean, the league makes the money. Excuse me, I said that the wrong way. I was gonna say the sport makes the money, and I said the league. I fucked that up, but yeah, they're the reason why. Like, fuck that. Like, a lot of these players should take more advantage of dealing with their mental health, and if they need the time off, you take the time off. If you deal with it the way you deal with it, everybody's different.
Right.
So, fuck that. I'm totally with people who take their mental health serious and take that precedent or take their mental health over everything. And I wholeheartedly respect it. Fuck that shit. Don't let these people tell you what you should be doing, what you're supposed to do. At the end of the day, everybody's their own person. Everybody handles things differently.
Yeah, right. Like Kyrie with the media, he didn't want to talk to him. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I'm about to say like the Kyrie situation. He didn't want to talk to him. Shit, people was on his head about that because he didn't want to talk to the media. To me, I feel like it shouldn't be an option to talk to the media. It should be an option to talk to the media if you want to. If you want to, you can. If you don't, you don't.
Exactly. But they just want something to talk about. It's for them. It's the same thing with ESPN. Like, they come up with narrations half the time because they have nothing else to talk about and they don't have a lot of talented people there. So,
I mean, listen, man, at the end of the day, I respect what she's doing. Fuck it. If you're going to sit out, they going to lose. I know they scrambling. They're going to lose some money because she's not playing. So, and she's going to get that endorsement. She's going to still get her endorsement bread, which is Calm, the mental health organization, which is pretty cool. I don't know if y'all saw that. They said they will pay her game check fines, basically.
Oh, that's dope.
And basically that, because she said, like, if you're going to fine me, like, at least donate that shit to mental health organizations. So they said basically, like, on her behalf, like, if she gets fined, like, to let her know, to let them know, and they'll basically pay her fine and use that money for mental health awareness, which is dope. So ironically, it was the end of mental health awareness month when that shit happened, and people talking about, protect your peace, and athletes and such were talking out of their ass and being pro organization. So
right, all that bullshit.
Protect your peace, protect your mental health. Fuck what anybody else thinks, bro. Just don't self-deprecate yourself. Don't hurt yourself. If you need to take time off, you take time off. Not if you do what makes you happy. And that's my TED talk.
No, that's real.
Real shit, man. All right. So we got a little serious. Let's get to the bullshit, man. Lio Rush retired again.
It's time for him to get on there to classified 2.0 with Melo.
Bro, Lio Rush being on Nest Classified is hilarious. But why is he retiring this time?
A shoulder injury he got on Double or Nothing AEW.
You mean he has to retire, or he just has to take time off? Is this a work or a shoot?
I think it's a work.
I think he tricked y'all.
So I was on YouTube watching a particular YouTube channel, and he said,
YouTube channel.
I'm not gonna say their name because y'all be
right.
Like
what you watching on YouTube?
Nah, man, chill out.
On YouTube.
He said that Lio Rush still got dates with New Japan that he still needs to fulfill, which Lio Rush said he's going to do. So, in my opinion, I think he's still going to wrestle. He's just taking a time off just to heal that shoulder injury.
Hey, man.
So I don't know about him retiring prior to this. He's done this before.
I heard that he did, but I don't know if that's true.
Right? Did the dirt sheet say it, or who said it? Because these dirt sheets, man, they've been putting overtime in this past week. I guess because of the releases, so they really been trying to find something to say.
So I was watching Support Wrestle Talk. That's what they said on there. So, hey.
But yeah, I guess it is a legit thing because I guess the shoulder injury is that serious. But we'll see. He did what he had to do in regards to he was a good wrestler. I mean, I wish we could wrestle more. I think he's actually a great wrestler. Not only for WWE, but what he did with MLW, and obviously now with with AEW and in the Indies and such. So, I mean, hopefully he could get his body, his shoulder heals, and he could come back to wrestle. But if not, I mean, hey, still wasn't a bad career.
No.
He failed for a lot. Just he came in. He was 18. He's 26 now. He did for that short amount of time, he did a lot.
I think at this point, like me and my guy was talking about on the wrestling podcast, he just go do something else. If you legit hurt and it seems to be you legit retired, go do something else. Go ahead and like I said, you can. I'm joking, but I'm actually serious. Like, go ahead, get on the Disney show, get on the Nickelodeon show. Like, you sound like you'll be perfect on one of them. You got the voice, you got the height. Do some voiceover work. You know what I mean? He in LA now, so sky's the limit when it comes to that. Go out and audition. He said he want to start getting acting. I think he'll be great in acting, especially in this era that we in right now. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure Issa Rae gonna have a show where he can get on or something like that. He definitely can get on some type of I Am Not My Hair show or whatever. Get on the
I Am Not My Hair is hilarious, bro.
Like, get on the young boy thing, the TikTok wave, do some videos like that. Like, I don't know. If you young, you got a hairline, you can be creative in 2021. You can get you a bag somehow.
Definitely. I just think it's crazy, just like how with everything going, and I guess this kind of goes into the Naomi Osaka thing, like how black people and even brown people, Hispanic, they're not awarded the same luxury or empathy or understanding when they retire or if they have to take time off or anything like that.
Right.
Compared to white folks. I mean, if you see how people reacted to Lio Rush's injury, like there was one wrestler who was doing mental health stuff and she retired and everybody was like, "Oh yeah, cool. Yeah, do you." Now Lio Rush, supposedly too, he was allegedly battling depression. I don't know how serious the depression was, but he was battling that on top of the injury. And for people, for some professionals, and especially people in the business, to say what they say, like it just shows that like black and brown folk are not awarded the same grace. They're not awarded the same grace when they want to retire or take time away. compared to white people. And fuck it, we ain't gonna do that on this podcast. So Lio Rush, whatever you do, as long as you ain't hurting yourself, that's what matters. And I mean, shit, enjoy retirement.
You better have a song with YoungBoy.
Imagine Lio Rush and be a young boy on a song.
Shit,
He rap. He rap though.
Yeah, he rap for real. Yeah.
But what he rap? Like he does like lyrical, spiritual.
He rap like don't listen to it. I hate to do that to a black man, but don't listen to that shit.
He got. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of him, but he raps.
Yeah, don't listen to that shit.
Who he rap like?
Lil Peep.
I won't say that. That's going down too far.
You are fucking insane, man. I'm about to bring up a Lio Rush rap song.
No. Please don't. I'll leave. I'll leave, bro. I can't do it.
I'm gonna mute it.
There's no he better than Wale.
No. Yeah, I don't care about Wale. That's funny.
That's the new DMV rapper.
Oh yeah, he is from the DMV.
Lio Rush.
The mumbo sauce.
Yeah, they stole mild sauce from Chicago.
But we can go to the next topic.
Bro, why he look like a light skinned black? Why he rapping like light skinned 6 Lack? I listened to the song. It wasn't good. Respectfully.
Yeah, they call it melodic. That's disrespectful, but hey.
Melodic.
Listen, you better than Wale, so.
Well, I guess that's an achievement. Listen, Lio Rush, if you want to be a guest on this podcast, we're just making jokes. We would love to have you on here.
He definitely not coming on.
I'm a huge fan of Lio Rush, of wrestling, not rapping.
Well, shit, I didn't say it.
Shit, I did.
So I'm gonna be the only one interviewing him. Great.
Yeah, ask him about that. Like, yeah, who was your inspiration? Young Thug, Uzi Bird,
Wale.
He's definitely not gonna say that, bro. He say that he don't wrestle.
I mean, y'all see that and give it a couple years. That's what Cat's gonna be saying. Young Thug and Lil Uzi Vert were my influences, and y'all gonna get mad.
No, they saying that now.
That's now. Yeah.
Oh, exactly. Well,
like Roddy Ricch said, one of his favorites like Future
and Young Thug for sure.
It's gonna be more often. So,
oh no, bro. Hey, Tupac not gonna exist in the next 5 years.
No, he don't exist now, bro. To be honest.
Yeah, to people like younger than us, like bro, they not gonna know who the fuck they Tupac.
Who that? Who Tupac?
You mean NBA YoungBoy?
They gonna say
yes.
Tupac. Ain't he Cuban?
Like NBA YoungBoy about to be a lot of people's influence, bro.
Yo, for sure. That nigga's the king of YouTube.
No, easily. I got a conspiracy about why he went to jail too.
YouTube and PS4s.
Yeah, hey, cause like every streamer, live streamer that be going rage quitting on 2K, they playing NBA YoungBoy in the back on YouTube. Not even YouTube Premium, just like YouTube.
That's crazy. Hey, this man Biggs don't want to watch the Jazz game so bad he brushing his teeth.
My fault.
It's all good, dog. I just heard, I'm like, is somebody brushing their teeth on him?
Yeah, that's how good this mic is. I'm like, shit, I should put my mic on mute. This is unprofessional. I want to apologize to all the audience, but I'm trying to multitask right now, and it's late.
It's fine. We said some unprofessional shit on this podcast so far, so it's okay. But all right, let's get into the next thing. Somebody said that Raw's been shit lately.
Raw, yes. I have not watched the last 2 episodes of Raw because it been downright.
Bro, Raw been shit for 2 years. We want to keep it up.
Raw's been in a very weird. Raw has had a very weird stretch. Like it had a stretch where it was really good, and then especially when when they kind of brought Pritchard and Paul Heyman back, and then after Paul Heyman left, I don't know what the fuck happened. Like, it was weirdly enough where. Like what SmackDown and Raw were meant to be were kind of flipped around, where it was Raw was kind of like the headlining A show, and SmackDown was like the show where the lesser, not the lesser known, but the guys who were on the up trajectory would get more shine, and it's kind of flipped the other way around. And Paul Heyman used that to his advantage.
I think it is because I think SmackDown actually got the better, storylines going on, like you said, and they got the better wrestler. They got Roman Reigns right now over there, and to be honest, he should be on Raw because Raw is I feel like more people actually watch Raw than SmackDown because most of the time people are going outside on a Friday night instead of on Mondays. People are chilling in the bed watching Raw. So I'm kind of, that's why SmackDown been doing good because they got that better wrestler, and of course they got Paul Heyman there too, and that fucking storyline with Roman Reigns and the Usos. That storyline only 4 people is with that, which is Vince, Roman, Paul, and Michael Hayes. So that storyline is very good. Like that's why it's so good. But Raw, it's fucking dookie shit. Like fucking last week episode. This past week episode. They ended off with Shayna Baszler and what's her name? Fucking Voodoo Queen bitch. I don't know her name. Forgot her name.
Yeah, that's our dude today. We ain't calling her no more Alexa Bliss. Fuck all that. Talking about the pig lie matter, man. Fuck that goddamn swine.
That right there, that is pure.
Since you talking about your cousin anyway, shit.
That shit right there. How you gonna end off your A show with that pure garbage right there?
Are they the A show? Because for the past couple of years, most of the people of color have been on SmackDown.
You're right. But in Vince's mind, that A show is Raw.
That motherfucker's raw. Yeah, it's raw as fuck, bro. The only people that really digesting that is these white people that's been eating raw meat on my timeline for some reason. I don't know what the fuck going on, but the K dealers have been eating like fucking raw meat, bro. That's essentially what this is.
It's Yakuza, bro. It's Yakuza.
I'm like, bro, y'all got to be lying to me, but
then the Drew McIntyre and Bobby Lashley, that shit's getting run down to the fucking ground. I'm tired of that shit. So
yeah, they've been giving Drew McIntyre a title shot like every fucking week,
every year. So yeah, bro, let him go back to the bottom and go back up. He's great. I guess so, man.
For him, that's not how it works. It's been a year of this shit, bro. Literally a year and a half.
And the thing too, like I was saying, like where they kind of like Raw when Paul Heyman came back was really good. Like he was doing really well. Like I was actually watching Monday Night Raw a lot more. Like I would tune in and out of it. I wasn't really watching the full 3, but like Paul Heyman actually had all 3 hours or portions of all 3 hours actually very entertaining. Now I don't like. It's just like it's a mess. And I mean with SmackDown, they're not going to put anybody else on there because remember, that was $1 billion deal, bro.
Yeah,
you gonna put you putting your A-level superstar on SmackDown. You're not fucking just gonna throw them on Raw. Like that's not happening.
Hey, fuck it, Raw been shit.
Yeah, I don't. It goes to what we had on the docket, which is Vince selling WWE, and essentially that's what it seems like it's going to right now. Maybe he's just doing that. Because for the most part, man, when there's no competition, even on a Monday, like NBA, the games are mainly on League Pass. But when there's no competition, you kind of like, fuck it. It's just kind of like, I just do whatever I want. Because what's been said before is he makes up the show on the fly, so to speak.
Yep.
So it's like that's why it's kind of like the same thing, and it's all over the place. And you got Yes Man, and you got different producers, and nobody cares. And it goes back to what the talent, how they feel. But for the most part, I like the fact that Aleister Black and talent like that, like man, I really didn't have an issue there. But the ones that really didn't like being there, they have a reason as to why. So now with the rumor, which probably more than likely is real, that's why he did the Peacock deal, and we don't have to us three don't have to worry about that no more. Shouts out to Marcel. We'll just leave it at that. We don't want to get the recipes away. That's why the Peacock deal. It's not like he wants, like Vince loves money. He loved that money, but it's not like he needed. But when you at this point in your life where it's like, I've been richer longer than I've been poor or wealthy in this instance, and I can get a bill for this catalog and sell it to NBC, but then I'm about to take that money, I'm about to flip it and put more into this. So then now it's more of an asset for me to sell. Like WWE in the past year have made the most money they've ever made in their life.
Yep. I mean, shit. Like, he signed literally the NBC, the SmackDown deal, the Peacock deal, and there's another deal there somewhere that was like $1 billion. That was like $1 billion. Like he's had $3 billion deals in what, 3.5, 4 years.
So when he sell the ownership of the company, you see how that works. He sell it for probably double of what it's worth, or at least one more bill. So it'll probably be $3 to $4 billion he get back, and that's all money. That's all money in, no money out. RIP to Nit. That's all money in.
Yeah, he's regardless. He's gonna make a profit. I wouldn't be surprised if, like, down the line it gets sold to NBC or some shit, or maybe Disney. Not NBC, Disney. I meant to say Disney. Like
Disney brand name is coming up. Disney and Fox.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Who's the second name, Marcel?
Disney and Fox is the biggest names that's popping up with this,
Well, then Disney owns Fox, right?
Yeah, you're right. Yep.
Which they do. They own ESPN, ABC. They own all that shit.
So it's going back to what people have this conspiracy theory, like, oh, the world is going to be run. It's not a conspiracy theory. It's fact. More things that y'all find to be conspiracy theory or more so to be fact. It just cut around the edges, so to speak. And
go ahead, Banks. I'm sorry.
No, it's just one of those things where who else can buy WWE,
right?
But Disney, because they got the best sponsorships right now for sport. I think overall they probably got them because like the NBA has their sponsorships and the NFL has theirs, but the WWE ones they appease to kids. And then you see who the type of people they have. Like they got about to have Cardi B at SummerSlam. They probably wouldn't have done that a year or two ago.
Shit.
Not saying that they don't have the money. It's just now it's all to showcase like, hey, you see these people of color we have. This ain't no more goddamn Creed, even though I love Creed. We ain't got Creed coming out. Kid Rock, we ain't got none of them.
With arms wide open.
Yeah, we got people on Pepsi commercials that's coming to our show just to host and perform.
Speaking of too, I was gonna say, it's funny. All them folks on the little dirt sheets was talking, oh my God, why is Bad Bunny here and all this other shit? And look, you get Cardi B now too.
That's a good point.
Who could spread the market even bigger?
So also, they got that new president, Nick Khan. So I think he is the one that's really trying to push Vince to sell the company. So, hey.
Why not, man? Vince is 76, 78 years old, bro. He got a lot more years behind him than he has in front of him. Like, you know what I mean? When you that old, God forbid, anybody that age, any moment can be your last when you that age. And now it's just like, bro, if he's selling the company too, it's like, I don't trust anybody else to run the company the way I think it should be run.
And that's what I was just about to say. That's why he will never give it to Triple H, because Triple H will make it an actual wrestling company as Vince McMahon dad had it before Vince took it. Triple H is going to make it into a wrestling company. That's why NXT is number two right now for WWE programs. As I'm talking about, just as in matches and stuff like that. They're number 2. SmackDown's number 1. Once Triple H get in the hands of that, he's going to make hella promotion, crossover deals with New Japan, more indie promotions. He's going to bring it back to wrestling, and Vince doesn't want that. He wants the entertainment of wrestling. So.
Exactly.
Right.
So
it's literally sports entertainment, and Vince is trying to, and make it embody that now. Even though yes, there's the wrestling aspect of it. Like Triple H is, and because I actually was gonna say something earlier. Where I was like, I wonder how it would be if Vince, let's just hypothetically say Vince lets Stephanie run, the top, right? Steph is the Vince type of figure, and then you have Triple H or Shawn Michaels run SmackDown, and then maybe give like NXT to Regal or something. But then again, Triple H will kind of focus more on the wrestling part, and with the entertainment, we're not sure who actually does it. Whereas now it's kind of spread more into pop culture than ever in regards to wrestling.
Yeah, for sure. They got to get that bitch ass nasty man Kevin Sutherland out of there though.
That's crazy.
But yeah,
I forgot he was still there.
Yeah, he's still there. Nasty.
Jesus Christ, bro. But anyways, let's get into just to end off. Dark Side of the Ring. We'll kind of just make this brief because that episode was uncomfortable as hell to watch. I ain't gonna hold you. If you didn't know, it was the Grizzly Smith episode. So Grizzly Smith was a wrestler in the 70s and 80s, more the 60s and 70s, it kind of into the 80s, and who happens to be the father of Jake the Snake Roberts, Sam Houston, and Rockin' Robin. All three who wrestled in the 80s, and obviously the most notoriety, the one with the most notoriety is obviously Jake the Snake Roberts. I don't want to get too into it because the extent of it was, really nasty. And in regards to sexual assault and things like that, if you know anybody who is dealing with that, please help them, make sure they seek help. Anybody who's dealing with that now, just try to get your way out of it because it's fucking sickening. And Grizzly Smith was a sick man, a very manipulative man, excuse me. And you could tell that with a lot of them, not with a lot of them. You could tell that especially with Jake's side. He kind of played favorites with Sam Houston, Rockin' Robin. He eventually he showed her love, but then he did what he did with his daughter, and then with Jake, he kind of treated Jake Roberts like shit. And I could kind of feel why Jake Roberts self-medicated and acted the way he did at times, and why he had why he is the way he is now. I'm just surprised they didn't kill him together.
I gotta watch that episode.
Nah,
it's a hard watch though.
It's a hard, bro. Honestly, out of all of them, I thought the first two of the Pilgrim ones would be hard to watch, but this is easily the hardest one to watch. It's just mad uncomfortable. I'm not gonna get into what it was said that he did and everything as such, but all three of his of his kids all dealt with addictions at one point, and we all know addiction is is a hard disease to overcome.
Mm-hmm.
So to see all three of them overcome it was great, and that's bold of them, and it's a hard thing. That's a hard thing to deal with. Basically they were robbed of their childhoods respectively at one point. The only one who really kind of didn't get that was he had another son basically out of those four kids, and that one he kind of didn't wrestle, so he kind of was able to get out of the way of it. But to see what they went through was crazy, especially we know about Jake. We know about Jake's story, and I didn't know Rockin' Robin was his daughter. I didn't I've seen old WrestleMania, I've seen her matches, but I forgot to put two and two together. That was actually Jake the Snake's sister. So to see how they were so related yet so far away from each other and so different is pretty wild. But what that man did was nasty. Praise down Al Shalala to him. And it's cool to see that Jake. It's cool to see that Jake. Jake the Snake is still alive and able to tell this story, and he was able to overcome that shit. And all three of them too, even Sam Houston and Rockin' Robin as well. So
Yeah, man, I'll more so talk about Snake Man more so than his pops. The fact that Jake the Snake has outlived so many of his co-workers is crazy, man.
Considering what he's done, bro.
Yeah,
considering the old types of shit that he was dealing with, Marcel, I don't know. Have you ever watched that documentary, the Jake the Snake one?
Nah, man, I haven't watched it, but I know about his past and everything like
Bro,
that.
you need to watch that shit. Bro. That shit is crazy.
Yeah, I'll go check it out.
It's like I think it's right. I mean, you can watch the Real Sports too,
It's
like
on
on
YouTube.
HBO. I think on YouTube the Real Sports episode is up. I think the Jake the Snake documentary I think is on Netflix.
I'll check that out.
But like, if you could watch that and then watch Real Sports with Brian Gumbel, they actually did when he was with DDP Yoga when they had when Jake the Snake and Scott Hall were living with DDP
Mm-hmm.
and like how he basically saved both their lives. Like, and it's just crazy to see like where he is at where he's at now. Like,
Yeah, man, it's on AEW with Lance Hoyt.
hey, bro, but that man was I know he wasn't the best wrestler out of all three. Like a lot of them say Sam Houston was, but in regards to promos, bro, like that man is a legend, bro.
Yeah, he did it at a time where everybody was up here screaming, you know what, brother, and all that. He was actually
Yeah,
more maniacal with how he spoke.
yeah,
It's subtle. It gets to where it needs to go. The point gets to where it needs to go, and that's how it is. You know what I mean?
And
It's
hey
like,
man,
you know what? Like into now, today's time, right now, promos is everything. Promos is number one. If you don't have the mic skills, then you're not gonna be the best wrestler. So he was probably before his time with the promo skills and everything like that. So mic work is the best work. Pause.
right, absolutely, because what I
hey
mean,
man,
it's like Elias, like what I mean, he can't work per se, but a lot of people like his talk, especially when he has an audience. So sometimes that gets you over.
Yeah, same thing with the Miz. The Miz promo skills is A1.
His working style is good too, but
I'm sorry, I told you I'm not a fan of him, but
yeah, we
yeah,
not gonna start that bullshit this late at night. But y'all go ahead
start
on.
this bullshit, man. I'll talk for fucking 2 hours. Never mind. The mid.
We
Anyways,
gonna have a conversation about that. I'm not gonna disrespect
but
Mike Mizarian.
now, like I said, man, like Jake is ahead of his time. Like I said last episode, like that man was like the DMX of professional wrestling, bro. Well, motherfucker, you know what I mean? Like there's so many analogies to similar to why, and if you want to listen why, just listen to volume 22. But um, it's just crazy, like how like what all three of them had to do and overcome in order to like basically fucking forget about their childhood, which is crazy. But it's cool to see that they're all still, alive and they're still all in their respective better places. Like Jake is still doing wrestling, even if I know it's AEW with Lance Hoyt, but like he would be a great promo coach somewhere. Like that's a guy we want to learn promos from. I ever wanted to be a wrestler because like he just knew, bro. That man would just say "trust me," and that shit sounded crazy. Like all those promos are just legendary, man. You got that, and like what I'm saying, Rocket Robin at the time, the women's division wasn't what it was. She was one of the best wrestlers, and they had to, dissolve the division. But I mean, hey, next episode too. I think what is the next episode of Dark Side? Is it Dynamite Kid?
Oh yeah, I can't wait to see that. I want all the smoke, kid. Yeah,
I actually just watched something about him. You know what? If he, if he never did what he had to do and stuff like that, even though I'm not going to put this person's name, but him and Chris Benoit, if they had a match together, oh my god, that'd be crazy. Both similar styles of wrestling. I think Chris Benoit took a page out of his book of just being very aggressive wrestler and headbutting and everything like that. Yo,
that's crazy.
That match was damn fire.
It's crazy you said that because that was his biggest influence, if I'm not mistaken. They similar builds, both from Dynamite Kid was from the UK, if I'm not mistaken, but similar styles, similar worker styles.
Yeah, so that is the newest episode. So the first part this is gonna end the first part of Dark Side of season 3, and that episode is tonight, which we will talk about next week. So make sure y'all tune in on Vice TV, and we'll talk about that definitely next week. I just want to say, honestly, too, speaking of Dynamite Kid, I actually watched like half the Mick Foley doc. I gotta finish it. It's actually pretty good. Even though I know about Mick Foley, like, because Mick Foley's from New York and like he's actually from Long Island. But I kind of knew about his story. But it's dope to see, like, it's cool to see that Mick Foley's still alive and able to tell his story.
Yeah, no, that's my favorite one besides the Bret Hart one, the A&E one. So once we got past the fluff episodes and we get to these, I'm really starting to enjoy it now. So
Oh shit, Dominic kid on his birthday. Ain't that something?
yeah,
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
he's a wild boy. But yeah, the Mick Foley one's really good. I gotta watch. I'm like halfway through with it. I watched half of it today, but I knew about his story more or less. But being like I said, he's from Long Island. He went to school upstate, and his story about him wrestling and shit on spring break when everybody else was a partying. But I mean, it's dope to see. That's a guy like if you ever think like you don't fit in because you get bullied and shit. Like he's the guy that you gotta like watch his story. Just like he just stuck to be himself and made himself a character. Like he dead ass is the method actor of wrestling, bro.
yeah.
He is the Jim Carrey wrestling.
The promo skills is there's another one. Even though he yells sometimes, but when he was mankind, and he'll just sit there and talk like that.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
Famous one he had with Jim Ross, like
yeah. The
bro,
dude,
the mankind like I'm talking about heel mankind. That was fire. Him and Undertaker. Oh, those are fire.
definitely. Like even the Cactus Jack shit was fun. Even before he went to WWF and went back to it into like later on. But the Three Faces of Foley, like the way he made the character was cool. Like if you didn't watch the A&E doc, it's cool. Like they talk about his early life, but then they talk about how he made the different, how he had the Three Faces of Foley, how he created them basically before WWE. And it's funny, you would think Mankind was his first thing, but when you actually look at the history, like it was actually Dude Love was his first actual like ever gimmick that he made for himself.
That's crazy.
But
I
then
didn't know that.
when he actually started wrestling, then he went into the Cactus Jack shit.
Cactus Jack is more of his famous one.
Well, yeah, it was Cactus Jack, and then when he was in, because he went to Memphis. When he started wrestling in Memphis, he was Cactus Jack, and then when he went to World Class Championship Wrestling, which was basically WCW before WCW,
WCW.
did WCW for wrestling, he was a Cactus Jack Manson. He actually had to add to it. He didn't want to do it, which is funny because he was like, "Nah, like, I don't want to be associated with a serial killer." But they were like, "Bro, like you could take any gimmick and make money out of it." So he's like, "Fuck it, I'll do it." And then like he didn't like do serial killer shit, but like he kind of made himself more like a heel, and that's why like the Cactus Jack heel, like the heel part of Cactus Jack, like was born. That's what people know him more for because of that. But I didn't know that. I knew the Dula thing was him as a kid, but I didn't know the Cactus Jack thing was that early too. I had forgotten about that for a while. And then when I watched it, I'm like, oh shit, that is right. Like Do Love was what he did in high school, like as a joke. Like high school going into college, and then it was Cactus Jack, and then Mankind came later on. So but that's a wrestling mind too to pick apart that I feel like people should give more attention to, more flowers to. That's a guy I'm telling you, bro. If you ever think you can't do shit, like just look at that man's story. Because that man can tell you, like, you could get picked on, you get no women, you get picked on instead of self-deprecating, which he did. Like he turned that shit into a career, So
right, absolutely.
shout out to man. And I actually met him in person. He's actually a real cool guy.
Yeah, no, I
Like
would
he's
love
dead ass. Like the way he is, like on camera, is dead ass how he is in real life. Like he's just mad, just chill.
exactly. No. That's one of my top 3 favorite workers of all time too. So I would definitely love to meet him. I've been a fan for years.
Definitely. Yeah, I met him like how old? I was like a teenager. I forgot. I was like either in high school or in high school. I was like 13, 14. So yeah, he was real cool though. So shout out to McFoley. But
Yeah, shout out to McFoley, man.
most definitely. I watched the Bret Hart one too. Even though I mean we kind of know about Bret, but I fuck with Bret. Listen, man, Bret was for the kids, bro. Even though they was kind of ass on him on Twitter earlier today, but I don't know if y'all saw that.
No, I didn't see that.
Oh my god, bro! They were saying that Bret Hart's matches were boring. They were like, you could have put pink glasses in a jacket and a charismatic brother, and anybody would have gone over. I was
like, why they doing that to Bret Hart though, man? That's fucked up.
Just being disrespectful. That's all that is.
Right, man. Shout out to Bret Hart though. But y'all got any last parting words before we wrap this up? I think we about done. We covered everything. We did that shit on the 3 hours.
Oh, I got shout out to Master P, man. He's a doctor now, man. So Dr. Master P, shout out to him.
This nigga P is a superhero. This nigga do everything.
This man do everything, bro. This man bought her. Does he still have a share in House of Glory Wrestling?
Yeah, he still do. This
nigga got cereal I can't buy. He got ice cream I can't find. He a doctor. He done hoop. God damn, P.
Damn, bro. That's why he's my idol, man. Hey, you a young black
young,
man.
You saying that, and that's crazy.
Yes,
he's a young black man. You say you can't do nothing. Look at that man, Mr. P, bro. He did everything in the fucking book. Everything.
Bruh, we need that biopic. Like, hey, shit, you gotta wait to do that biopic. He do something every month.
That motherfucker going to start flying planes, bro. Like next week or something. Master pilot, like what the?
Nah, Express. That's all you gonna hear in the air.
Hey, that's good.
Is that shit gonna be a gold G in the tank?
He gonna have he gonna have the ghetto D plane.
Silk Chocolate will be in there, rap on the intercom.
You know, he sound like a damn engine anyway, a plane engine from a 1942 plane. But y'all, we got to land right here.
That's the engine that John Collins was trying to dunk over in that dunk contest.
You saying he tried to dunk over Silk the Shocker? Don't hit me.
We're going now.
But y'all niggas going. Rule.
Mayday.
Oh shit.
Hey man, but shout out to Master P though.
Yeah, shout out to Master P, man.
Hey man, I don't got nothing to say really. This episode was funny. I ain't watching Clippers Jazz, bro, man. Fuck that shit. Shout
bro,
to
I legit have my TV screensaver on, getting ready to watch Guy Fieri. That's what I'm about to do and edit this damn podcast.
That's crazy.
And being a nasty man on Instagram.
Of course.
Yeah.
Hey, don't do that. You up here sound like Dan and X, bro. They call me the Lex Luthor. Oh no, Josh as well. I forgot what the fuck they call me, Lex Luthor or the Poom Poom Legion or something like that.
What?
Poom Poom of Doom, the Lex Luthor.
Bro, why
Banks
said hey like Kawhi Leonard.
Bro, because everybody putting these notions on me, and it's 90% true.
At least you can be honest about it.
Hey, bro, y'all. Once again, nobody ever hear no wild report about me being a non-consensual man.
No, but that's good.
I would hope not, bro.
I'm a single man. I am free to flirt with whoever I want. If they don't want to flirt with me, then cool. I'm about to flirt with somebody else. They don't want to flirt, then cool. Somebody else gonna go.
Hey man,
nigga,
you do what you got to do. Show me.
Flirt song.
I might got a gut, but you can't be 6 feet, nigga. I'm sexual with mine. You can never be 6'1", nigga.
Yeah. Listen, man, on that note, y'all be cool how y'all be cool. Shout to Marcel, officially the third host of this podcast, aka the V-Long. Now I'm playing.
Oh my god.
Hey man,
I go by Young V-Long, Marcel, and they know me.
Oh man, V-Long June, man, fuck it.
V-Long June. Hey man, plug y'all Twitter. Yeah, Marcel, plug your social so we can get up out of here.
Social. I can't speak. Instagram, 60 Shot Cell Blog.
So you Silk the Shocker right now. Huh?
60 Shot Cell Blog. That's my Instagram. Twitter, Marcel G 1017. Excuse me. But yeah, that's really it.
Yeah, man. Follow me at Who Is Original on all platforms. I don't even use my Instagram. Just follow me on Twitter. That's the one where I talk my most shit on. And yeah. Also, we Show Your Work officially has a new Twitter at Show Your Work Net. Follow us on there. We'll be posting episodes on there. Also, we'll be tweeting on our own too, but definitely follow the pod for updates. Where we have guests, new episodes, etc., etc. So we just put that shit up today.
Also, the Instagram will be coming soon.
Yes, sir.
So expect that real soon. And like the DJ Drama tagline, just like that, we gone.
Thanks.
Hey man, follow me on Twitter at showyourworknet. My personal IG will be gone because I delete that shit every week because I hate IG with passion. So us having to show your work IG is great because I could be professional on that. I don't need to be on my regular IG. I'm not showing y'all shit but promoting. I got to keep it because I be promoting everybody's shit. Man, follow me at Banks No Rest too, but mainly show your work net at show your work net on Twitter.
Yes, sir. Follow us on that. And like one Noriega said, be cool how you be cool. All right, water. Till next week.